support our players that are competing tonight. We'll start off with heyallnorahere and Anti-Venom.
That's like, hey, it's me, Goku. Anti-Venom. Fortunately, not having Venom in the game so far. Maybe Season 4, we'll see. Instead, coming in on the Sin Kiske. Already pushed back to the wall there. There's a big counter hit. Send out the butterfly early on just to keep the pressure going.
Wow, nice. Gonna DP out here. Still able to follow up. Nice. Oh, what a parry off the low to start.
Yeah, just gotta let them know early, right, that you're willing to throw out that reversal super. Yep, and you cannot RC there. When we commit to the Midare, even RCing, you're still gonna get guard broken.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice little jump pass. Not looking too bad in terms of resources on calories. Our far slash finding the connection here with Red RC Shatter, able to close it out. The damage consistency from Sin is certainly a sight to behold against a character like Anji.
Yeah, I mean, Sin just having so many different options as well. It almost feels universally agreed that this character's top 5. You just don't see him played that often. But here we go. 5H immediately into the mix-up. That high-low mix-up off the 5H is so good.
Absolutely, and already going to get that Tyrant Barrel, sustaining that strong offensive lead. Now we're going to get that positive bonus here to finally build up on some of this burst, because we haven't been hurt at all to build up any of it. Not even going to need another stick of burst, because the spend on Overdrive back-to-back from Anti-Venom will close out that first game.
Yeah, already looking very, very strong and a blistering fast first game to be expected coming from characters like Anji and Sin especially. Sin is all about that rush down, keep the pressure going. Normally, I would think that Anji does pretty well against Sin, though, right? Sin obviously has some of those longer range pokes that are slow, meaning that Spin is pretty effective at getting in, especially on some of those special moves.
Yeah, I totally agree on the spin setup there. That should be able to help Anji close that gap. And you also think about the set play opportunity from Anji when you set up the butterfly. You already have corner presence. You keep yourself safe with drop down fan. The one thing you kind of fear is, yes, this elk hunt, but either way, the new move from Anji able to shut it down. And there it is, board dance. It's no synergy, you call it, it happened.
I like how willing Nora is to just let stuff rip, right? We spun on in immediately into Gold Burst, just expecting Anti-Venom to try and punish the spin, but instead, we're going to score a Tyrant Barrel here. 70% of your health just forfeit.
Ooh. Is there anything that can stop Anti-Venom right now? We see maybe a parry, but even still, Anti-Venom is rushing in right after scenarios like that. Now that you have no resources available, Jump Slash was able to get the PRC, does get the follow-up, and should have been the round, but there we go. We'll stop and close it out.
Yeah, and again, that's just such a scary scenario to be in. Once you block the 5H, you can't mash on the hoof stomp. Obviously, you have a reversal super, that's something you can do, but no buttons are going to save you there. And now Anti-Venom, again, just blowing through the wall here, getting that positive bonus, and is looking kind of unstoppable. Let's see what Nora can do.
Ooh, 2P with a quick counter hit, able to get this follow-up here. Even serious, able to get the shatter. 50% on burst. YRC's out to try to steal a turn away again. Nice hoof stomp with a follow-up off RC. That's a big spend from Anti-Venom. We're going to see that tension pulse really kick in.
Oh, yeah, but we go for the aggressive burst. Burst right back here from Nora. Has to. You don't want to go down 2-0 in this scenario with how aggressive Anti-Venom has been. And there's the throw in. 2-0 is what we're going to see here.
My goodness, like, how do you stop the relentless us? Don't you do it? I heard you start. Don't you do it, jobber. I know it's on the tip of your tongue. You don't have to sing it. We'll get DMCA'd if you do.
Don't let the intrusive thoughts win.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, the relentless pressure from Anti-Venom really just, there's no fear, right? You're constantly pressing forward, able to interrupt a lot of this, the startup from heyallnorahere. I mean, we've seen Dance at round start. I think that was a great start, but the damage output from Sin alone just really pushes this over the edge.
Yeah, and while we're going for a lot of these spins, though, like, I feel like maybe mixing in a bit more Midare. The second Midare we did, unfortunately, did get punished. Oh my god, scooped right out of the sky for that close slash.
The interrupt, no follow-up after. We already hit out of the sky, so not a whole lot we could do, but the elk hunt does find its mark.
Nora is not only having trouble winning out in neutral, but just having trouble maintaining pressure when we do, right? Anti-Venom is able to slip out, whether it's the DPs or well-placed FDs, and then immediately just taking charge and running this offense. There's the 6K. Yeah, and even the hoof stomp going to catch you from trying to jump out, and just DPs immediately after the YRC. Just the aggression has not stopped.
Sin just does not know the meaning of taking turns. Outside of it's always his turn. Like, look at this. Jump in against Anji. Others might be able to contend with this, but how do you try to interrupt these push stomps? Wow, caught from above one more time.
All right, dash on in. There we go. Midori is able to hit its mark.
Oh, pick up. Goes to the coast-to-coast carry. A little bit too far for that 2S. No, it does not. Certainly able to recover it. Plenty of time available to do so.
We still got hit at the very end. We spent the rest of our meter for the explosion. Nora wasn't expecting that.
When in doubt, just explode it on the opponent, and they're going to push back here, it seems. Nora thought they could take the turn. We do have a guard cancel here. Nice stance, but PRC able to block it just in the nick of time here.
Setting out the butterfly again. We're doing a much better job of just controlling the space at the moment, but a DP slips on through, and the hook stomp, like poetry, ends the way it begins there. Anti-Venom with the 3-0.
Tenack versus Barrik here, and it looked like one of them actually walked in with Ramlethal on deck and then swapped over to Leo there. So interesting, maybe getting a little bit of lab time with Ramlethal here. That was on Barrik, but now running their characters for this first game. Tenack starting off with Ramlethal. Unusual consistent pressure here, but the counter hit from Leo to carry it over to the corner is certainly going to seal it out.
Yeah, and again, the game plan here, smother Ram, right? You don't want to give Ram any room to play that footsies game, to utilize her long-reaching normals with those swords. Just keep her on the back foot, and that's exactly what Barrik is doing here, closing things out with nearly a perfect.
Yeah, I mean, what does Ramlethal do to really stop Leo? You try to play that mid-screen range, get your slash buttons are great. New rock move is an awesome tool. Throws the DP opportunity here, so that's good for Tenack. You also have the sword explosion, so you don't have to throw every time. You can try to call out DP just like we did here. Jump back slash for the counter hit, the bait out throw, lock on target. Let's take the dub.
Wow, just trading back to back like that. Both near perfects. It feels like whoever gets the first hit is going to be able to take the round here. First hit this time goes to Barrik. We spend the burst early.
Absolutely. I mean, that 2S going to get duffed immediately here. Good little back dash, but unfortunately still going to get caught for the far slash.
That was nice. A beautiful dash block. Able to dash immediately afterwards, catching Tenack with the 2K. Going for the reset.
Yeah. RC stays high. Good blocks here from Tenack.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Stage.
Okay, because that could have been bad. If we didn't have that PRC, mortal counter was available there. Big counter hit off the heavy slash.
Yeah, and Tenack able to really weather that storm. Again, it's so important if you're going to go for a throw attempt to have that meter available, right? And now, just like that, Tenack in charge, in control of the pace, has Barrik locked down, able to throw the DP attempt and closes it out with the windshield wipers.
My goodness, it's still going to hurt. And what looked like a strong start for Barrik immediately turned on its head by Tenack, right? Just finding that mid-screen position, not going to get left-righted by Barrik here. Leo can certainly be one of those characters, like you said at the top, just smothering the offense from Ramlethal. She doesn't get a whole lot in terms of pushback when it comes to defensive options. You have to revert to universal tools, right? So your Reflect Shield, your YRC. You can, of course, try to counter poke at the mid-screen if you go for slash into Rock Series as well. Like, that kind of helps out. But either way, Stagger 2K is how we start things off here for Tenack.
Oh no, but just running right into that mortal counter. Fortunately, the burst was able to send Barrik all the way to the corner, but they recognize that situation, knows that they immediately need to escape.
Yep. Closes the gap a little bit with the 5K. Doesn't assume guard points the scissors opposite side here. Tenack gonna find an opener.
Ooh, Marvelo able to break the wall here. That's a nice hard knockdown. Gets him that first gauge back as well. Again, this is what you see so much talk about Season 3 of Strive is about the resource war. Getting more resources than your opponent and then snowballing them with it, and that's exactly what we saw in that round.
Yeah, Ramlethal is certainly one of those characters that can really run away with a strong resource lead. You've certainly seen the book on that, you know, presented by SQ time and time again, and a lot of Ramlethal players still echo that same sentiment, right? You have the lockdown in. Oh my goodness, wait.
Yeah, we didn't have the score for the 6-8. Fortunately, just was caught off guard there, losing a little bit of that momentum, and now Barrik trying to steal it.
Kirby Lens here with the back turn stance. Let's get as close as we can to the corner. Good block on the overhead, but doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. With 50% on burst. Guard point with the counter hit follow-up here.
Oh, man, and we went for the reset anyway. Possibly could have killed with just a wall splat into the super, but opted just to go for the reset to make sure. Wanted no doubt in their mind at all.
Another step back here. That back turn slash not finding the mark. That would have been an interesting clash if it would have happened here, just outside of the range there from Tenack and Barrik. Getting side swap. Yes, we just remain patient. Let the DP rip. Spends the Wild Assault instead of meter. You do have that opportunity to get at least a little bit back, not completely for burst, but plenty of meter to spend here because of the positive bonus.
Oh yeah, should be able to go into the Gamma Ray here. Oh no, that was a weird juggle, but still has the corner positioning. There's the throw. OTG is gonna close out the round and game number 2 here in Tenack's favor.
Okay, it was looking better for Barrik here, but ultimately Tenack is still running away with the set, you know, being very consistent on our follow-ups and damage output potential. Really just shutting down a lot of the exit strategy that Barrik has been showcasing in the corner here. And it's nice to see that we're still reverting back to some of those core concepts for Leo to get out, right? Obviously showing the flash kick, right, to try to push through some of the sword pressure, but we already have it preemptively set up. Like, Tenack is counting on the fact that you can DP here. So you have to find that other way out, whether it be through meter or just getting a just defend there.
And having something that you can just set and forget, like the sword, is so invaluable in a matchup against a character like Leo, who you have to play around the flash kick. It's just part of the matchup here. All right, now you have to play around this left-right offense that's coming through. Double low into the overhead, and that's going to be a quick round in Barrick's favor.
Yeah, so it was 2 overheads back-to-back that found the opening here for Barrik, allowed them to take that round. So a strong start, but look at the resource spend that you have here. Tenack is certainly looking much better right now at the round start with the Wild Assault corner carry to help the...
Yeah, not going to be able to get a hard knockdown here, so back to neutral, but the positive bonus is plenty of reward. Still getting caught. Nice little conversion there off the counter hit 2P.
Very sneaky, steals the turn with the heavy. Okay.
Yeah, just sending it. I mean, you have 50 meter, right? You think your turn's over when Leo's sitting on 50 meter and has a DP locked and loaded?
Not a chance, but at least got that block after 2D. Barrik gonna get pushed right back in the corner. Beautiful time to go for that threat. You're outside of the range of the sword, even exploding. Quickly interrupt the opportunity for Tenack to try to go dash up 5K, and good reflect shield, but unfortunately too far away for a follow-up on guard point. The rock still finds a way.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Tenack has been using the rock as well, just as a really strong whiff punish tool whenever Barrik tries to go for these swings. It's working out beautifully, but right now, Barrik on the cusp of closing out a game in their favor.
The dance here at Wild Assault. Nice. Tried to open up with the shimmy. The air throw will close it out. And I think it's the folks in chat that are cheering on Barrik right now. They said Barrick's usually got this. And well, this is a start. The first game, first blood for Barrik.
All right. Just has to make that reverse 3-0 though, but we've seen it time and time again happen here in TNS.
Yo, someone else. Oh my God! There's someone interrupting the match. They're jumping in. It's a distant. No.
With the steel chair.
Oh, watch out!
Let's see now. Can we keep the momentum going for Barrik?
So backdash, we almost traded the exact same way we did at the start of game number 2, where we had the 2S big counter hit opportunity for Barrik, but it still went south, and obviously Tenack was able to put that point on the board. Continues here at 6H, and a trade in your favor indeed. Windshield wipers won't seal it out, but life deficit is critical here. Good call to not spend on Wild Assault. You're betting the fact that you're going to take the dub sooner rather than later, but hopefully you get that opportunity because the left-right mix begins.
You saw the weight there trying to bait out the burst, and right now you are in dire straits. There's a throw. OTG wants a bottom, of course. Ram with 100 meters. She is going to wake up with that.
10,000%. I keep telling y'all, Ram with 100 meters, a different character entirely. I don't care what player is on the controller, they play different. They feel like they can conquer the world. And already Tenack has that throw for the corner, pulls in with the frame trap off rock pole. Smash up, but being very cautious. Doesn't want to get called out by Barrik. We have this life lead. PRC
Even P are seeing every single one of those throws without fail. Tenack, very well versed, well practiced. Able to grab the run through. Tenack with some tenacity here.
What a safe jump here from Tenack, but big counter hit. Rekka series to follow through with a 2H pickup. You should be able to get the shatter finish.
Tenack taking it 3-1 over Barrik. Barrik, though, looking pretty good there towards the end. If we had a bit of a longer... Okay. But going to be going up against Boat. Let's see. Kiske versus some Baiken here. Boat, of course, coming in on the Baiken. ZerosDaduchos coming in on the Kiske. There's the throw. Best grappler in the game.
What is up with my family members all playing Kai? First Luna, now my dad?
I know, that's crazy. They're just fans of the Monarch, okay? Oh, trying to go for the 2S. There's a trade with the Rising JS. That is a money normal there, keeping you locked down. These rising normals from ZerosDaduchos.
My dad's distracted right now.
I know, that's crazy. And then the 5K, so active, just shutting down any forward movement from Boat.
That's the most disrespectful finish. You stuffed up the speakers for that one. Well, it is a lot of these air-to-airs like you called out. Quick slash poke here.
And I think the air-to-air game plan here is actually kind of smart starting off against Baiken, right? So much of Baiken's, approach and neutral is air to Tommy. Air to Tommy is just such a solid tool all around, and Zeros has been trying to shut that down.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. You're able to sneak in a 6P right there after the shock state Bridget arc. Normally, that's Kai's turn, and I'm surprised that we were able to get the interrupt, but not surprised that that overdrive killed. It was a gun.
Absolutely. I don't got that. He got a sword. He brought a knife to a gunfight. But again, setting up those tatamis like we've been seeing, it's just such a good defensive and neutral tool for Baiken, but also sets up the leash. There's the pickup off the throw.
Wall jump, heavy, safe jump, not quite getting anything out of it. My dad's being pretty chill in the corner right now.
Oh, beautiful parry. Immediately going for the poke with the 2S. Johnson able to connect. I like that we recognize that that 5K was a little finicky that we connected, so just trying to reevaluate, letting it drop and just going for pressure.
You know, I got to give props that we're remembering that Tatami Mat is shutting down projectiles. And it did trade in that instance, but you see here that it removes that opportunity for shock state to even apply. You could just go for 6P to avoid it, but add a little extra sauce, builds up a little bit of tension there, just going for Tatami Mat, and it helps you keep up in the resource game. Good round for Boat.
Yeah, Boat really able to slow things down. Obviously, in that very first round, Zero's dad was just so fast-paced, right? Immediately got the first foot forward, did not let up in the aggression. But the moment that Boat was able to slow things down, play that neutral game with Baiken, the whole game turned in their favor.
Absolutely. Like, that was very interesting to see that we could finally control the pace in terms of like an aerial approach. And honestly, just kind of brought it back to more... chain setups, right? To go for those throws, to keep the, the tie-up pressure continuing with Baiken, and also just navigating a little bit better with the Tatami Mat. I think it was really beneficial for both.
Oh, deflect shield. A little late there, but still able to create some space. Not going to matter too much, though. Boat is right back in. This time going to steal your soul. Fakes out the cross-up, nasty work, and then the side swap. Okay, Boat.
Yo, getting tied up by Kabari is a nightmare scenario on either side, and certainly it goes in favor of Boat to start things off. That's 6P. Tremendous here. Nice 2P interrupt. Very brave of Boat.
Love the set play that we're seeing from Boat, the mix-up game as well, and the ability to really make it feel like Zero's dad has just kind of been stopped altogether in neutral. Here we go, though, with one back throw. That's sometimes all you need.
Yo, very sneaky stuff. The float, get the jump flash.
All right, bar slash the God button. Oh, and the slight delay on the close slash there to bait out the berry.
It's on some other side, and we stop the forward approach with that Tatami Mat too. Kabari, you get another throw here. That didn't look good. You're not walking after that. 2K pick up for another shatter.
Straight to the wall. Hard knockdown. Get that burst gauge back also. Oh, just the JH connects.
It's been tough here for my dad.
The little scrambler able to block the Ozansen. Clean punish as well into the side swap. Oh no, we just go for the reset. We want to close it out right now, but it's still not enough damage.
Actually, with the BRC at the parry. Boat, you're insane. Insanely godlike for that. Oh my god.
Beautiful stuff here from Boat. Pulling out all the stops.
It's unbelievable. BRC, to see that you're putting the stanky leg out. You will not put me down the same way you did in that first game. Absolutely not. My dad's tricks have been revealed. What is he gonna do?
It's just pools. We're early on in pools and we're already seeing this.
My dad already showed off his stuff for nationals. What is happening?
Yeah, these players are hungry. I'm sure a lot of the players in bracket here are going to be entering combo breaker. So trying to get that last minute practice in.
Absolutely. To see Baiken showing up again, of course, we've had a few Baikens in the past, right? But this one, also showing a lot of great adjustments throughout this match, because it was, at the outset, my dad was actually controlling the pace. Now we got this throw set up one more time. Things get a little tangled right now.
Yeah, and not getting too aggressive. That's what I really like about the play here from Boat. Taking the time to slowly move in, thread the needle, wait for a big whiff here from Zero's dad.
See here, nice PRC. Just to assess the situation, we do have a back throw here, an aerial back throw.
Yeah, that was incredibly clean off of the PRC. Going for the super jump, of course, to get into that. But now you are chained up here against Baiken. Utilize the momentum of the tether just to keep that pressure up.
Yo. So slash there, whiff throw, and goes unpunished. Another jump slash. The wrist gauge is cranked. Mortal counter away from death. It's all that we need to hunt for. Boat is hungry for it.
Yeah, so much damage is going to be cashed out through that. Again, faking out the cross-up. 5D, that's going to close out the round. Just that extra risk damage adding up.
Absolutely beautiful. The jump heavy, and then also landing in time to get a 2D. Thinking you had to stand block. My dad was flabbergasted.
Throw, heavy stun edge into the 5D, Kai Classic. Oh no, but it looked like we were trying to bait out a burst that was not there. Which is fine, still able to take the round. With a perfect at that.
That's my dad. Yo, I've never 360 no scoped with another contribution of the $15 variety this time. Thank you so very much.
Have you got a collateral? About to see some collateral damage here with this super through the wall. To the hard knockdown. It's going right on in with the JH. Wake up gold burst. This could be a huge boon for Zero's dad.
Stun edge here to get that shock state opportunity. The far slash trades. Carries the dust. It's all right. Not going to get a full punish off of it. Thank goodness.
Oh no, but the Escabari juggling you up. How much damage can we squeeze out? Goes to the knockdown.
Nice. Got the guard cancel PRC. Let's eject out of there with the PRC of our own. The gun. Yeah, hold the block. What? No, wait a minute. Why did my dad flip sideways like that? What is that explosion? My dad's dead. No.
Rest in peace. 3-0 for both.
My dad will be up and lose the side. I'm sure things will be just fine. Ooh, yeah, an interesting one. I do think Jealous Rage opportunity will help out a little bit here, and that's only if Riley gives the opportunity for Nyori to activate it.
Well, it's activated. Right off the burst, right? And that's one of the big things here is burst is a really good scenario there for A.B.A to be able to kind of get a free Jealous Rage install. Problem is, you're only going to get about one burst per round unless you get that positive bonus, right? So you got to make it count. And now we're in another scenario.
Oh, no. Don't you get counter hit. Don't you open up. That mortal counter is brimming with a vengeance. And nice Jealous Rage install to carry to the corner.
So far, Nyori doing a really good job of managing the bar here. Jealousy bar. Oh, man, deflect shield barely pushing Bridget back at all. We're about to go right into the rage. Nice poke out there from Riley.
Oh, fell back to the recall yo-yo. Here, Riley in complete control, and that's what makes this matchup a little crazy for A.B.A. Because she does kind of require some of those spaces to get set up. Ooh, nice jab. Very good 2P.
Poking out of the Rock the Baby here. And nice, able to get the mortal counter. Look at that movement into a massive pickup. But unfortunately doesn't get the corner carry. Knocks back to the other side, so we're in neutral again and out of Jealous Rage.
Lock into the corner here one more time, but again, exact same scenario we had in the last round. That mortal counter was brimming. Not enough to get a finish here. Just got 50% tension, and that counter hit should be able to seal it out. Just got the splatter there for Hoop Burst off the table.
Yep, and return to the killing machine. Robber coming in for the alley-oop, closing out game number 1. And let me tell you, every time I see people having to block A.B.A. in Jealous Rage, obviously, you know, flashbacks to plus R, but I also get flashbacks to just Dragon Install Soul. When you're low on health and Soul just Dragon installs, it's one of the most terrifying things in the world. He just moves so fast and you just have to block so long.
Miss it. I'm just out here like gunflame, gunflame,
Ooh.
gunflame. I dare you to jump, gunflame.
But we're making the swap now. It's going to be the Bridget mirror.
Okay. So you're going to have your DP no matter what form you're in, right? Sure enough, Riley shows case exactly what I'm talking about here.
Hey, mate, it might not be the most damage on a DP, but it's an invincible reversal that's meterless, and that is what matters the most. Nice with the 2H. Not able to get a juggle there, so instead just goes for the setup with the yo-yo. Aggressive burst on top of that.
Do have recall set up, but unfortunately not going to matter. Riley crossing up here off the wall, and look, we're trying to make the most out of this scenario here, and certainly succeeds. Yo, that was swagger if I ever saw it. We had the recall yo-yo pick up right after DP. Not quite in the full combo conversion, but still. The possibilities are endless here for Bridget.
I was pretty clean too there with the kickstart my heart immediately into the throw.
Yeah.
I like that little sequence a lot. There we go. Yep. Blue Wild Assault, get the guard crush, immediately setting up the yo-yo. Huge reward off of it as well, and here comes the Roger Rolla.
The beautiful thing, I've seen so many Bridgets across, you know, the span of her being released, but to see the different styles, right? Like this being more of a recall yo-yo style from Riley, and a lot of Bridgets you see go for yo-yo send because that hits on the way out, but gives you another opportunity to kind of adjust your jump trajectory. And Riley is always leaving that lingering threat and safety net with the recall yo-yo. So if something does go minus, we just pull back on yo-yo and the opponent gets opened up during their startup frames. You still get an opportunity to follow up after. We even saw off DP that we got to follow up. Saw another counter hit. We still got the follow up there. Like Riley is certainly putting in the work with recall yo-yo here.
And so much of that is the kind of style you would see from Plus R Bridget, right? Is kind of just using the yo-yo coming back as the harassment tool. So seeing a lot of familiar things in that DNA here. And Riley now one game away from closing this out.
Nice. This time going for send, just so we get a little bit of navigation on that yo-yo. BRC, or not BRC, excuse me, Blue Wild Assault. Let's get our guard crush, continue pressure. And let's see how good Nyori's memory is, and it certainly was succeeding there because that was send. Ooh.
Yeah, but look at this. About to start blinking. DP comes out though. Nyori getting some breathing room here, letting that wrist gauge fall down. So important. That 2H. Oh, charge of the rolling type just a little too long. Bridget does have a pretty long reaching 6P there. 5D, not enough to get the kill, but one touch is all we need here for Riley.
Oh, run up throw. Last opportunity here for Nyori. Nice catch and DP. Look, oh, you tried it. You tried the same thing we see from Riley, but not going to succeed. And now look, you are caught in the corner, but you do have the super to lock things down to put Riley in a precarious position. Good pickup from Nyori.
Yeah, that was a really scary situation, right? Putting yourself back up against the wall with one touch left until death. But Riley, unfazed from losing that round, going to keep it going here. Nyori once again locked in the corner, trying to find a way to push out. There it is, with the 5H.
Close that gap. Just within range of YRC and Wild Assault. Actually, no, we just had the dash cancel, excuse me.
Sends out the burst.
Okay, not hitting. Nice, close slash pressure. Able to set up, it's still not your turn.
Oh, you're dead. All right, set point now here for Riley. Going into the next one. Still doesn't have half of the burst gauge left, so that is a Wild Assault that is not quite there. Nyori up on the resources. Just gonna go for the break a little early on the Kickstart My Heart.
Nice. Anti-air here. Nyori gonna get a full corner carry. Ooh, but a back dash here. PRC to make sure we got that safety net, and good call out there with the stand heavy.
And that is so nasty. Blue Wild Assault, kind of underrated.
It's one of those things, it's helpful, right? You know, you think about Bridget being able to get that guard crush, even, goodness, Faust also having that opportunity. Like, it's still a very okay Wild Assault comparatively, right? Like, it does have its benefits.
Well, this might be Nyori's last opportunity here if we can't close this out. Setting up the yo-yo, goes for the run-up close slash. Pressure is up. Great defense here from Riley with the deflect shield. 5H is just a little too short, but it doesn't matter. Sniped headshot there with the yo-yo.
Another one of those, you know, Arxis games that does follow the mantra of every character is very unique. They have their own style and flair. Run, start, White Wild Assault.
Oh yeah, two.
Big, unique. Are you kidding me?
Welcome to Bear Force 1.
What?
All right, 2K, just trying to go for the big overhead. Massive counter hit. Oh, you're spending the burst.
Locked on. Just accept your fate. I don't even know why we spent burst. You know what? Perfect.
Locked on and locked in.
All right, now no one has resources. Are you happy, Lasagna? Here we go. 5P, anti-air. You keep Goldlewis as far away from you as possible.
Yeah, this is a much better start here for Festifal. This matchup used to obviously be really good for Axel. I don't think it's terrible, but obviously White Wild Assault makes it so much easier for Goldlewis to get in. And once he's in, it's really difficult for Axel to get him off. But there it is. 5D RC into the Axel Bomber. Perfect. Answered right back.
Not at all. We got the jump in here. We kind of show a little bit of caution on it because we don't want to get caught by jump D. I mean, honestly, jump buttons from Goldlewis can be absolutely terrifying to try to anti-air if you're not ready for it.
Oh no.
What?
It's just so scary to be in the corner as Axel. Oh no, trying to go for the rainwater, but we already committed to the 6P. And Lasagna Slayer getting game number 1.
That's a very fair 6P right there. With a massive life lead like that, there's no reason to not make the attempt.
You know, Zero, I'm starting to think that the Slayer in the name is not a reference to the character, and they're just saying that they slay lasagnas. Like, they eat the hell out of those lasagnas. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why they're going to Combo Breaker to eat what they call a deep dish, but it's lasagna.
So lasagna with crust.
You know, everyone thinks deep dish. So we'll get into it.
Here we go, trying to go with the JD again, and man, we are. JD White Wild Assault is a lot of this matchup, honestly. And you can see for good reason.
Yeah, I mean, we're already in the face of Axel, and good luck getting out, man. You have no resources. You're FDing for your life, but the 2H does find the mark here. Good stuff for Festifal.
Right now, trying to chase down. Again, just trying to stay within that 5P range is a pretty healthy place to be at for Axel. It means that you can safely keep that space up. Oh, and the 6P is able to connect. But we committed to the 684 Behemoth Typhoon, so wasn't able to get much else off of it.
Good block there. Look out. Nice.
Bro, JD.
Oh, man. I was giving compliments to Lasagna, but also I wasn't ready for the death right after. I'm so sorry, Festifal. You tried.
Okay, you're alive. Yeah, you're alive. Just barely. Wow.
what could be more demoralizing, you know? Like, I had, oh my god.
The
Speed and
forbidden
weight.
air dash. The big man can move.
Speed and weight. You can't even be mad. You got Guilty Gear Festival. You just accept that and you move on.
Like a locomotive. Look at cost meter, okay?
Cost meter?
That's been my favorite thing recently. I just do it. I got 50 meter. All right, we're just gonna jump fast, fast BRC JD. That's it.
And you're gonna tell the person, well, it cost me meter.
Of course, yeah.
That's just that you don't get out of jail for that. You know,
That makes it fair.
I robbed
Right,
the bank. Yeah, but it cost me meters. Okay, well,
It's fair if it costs meter, right, chat? All right, there's the knockdown. Immediate burst. I mean, if you're gonna burst, that's a good place to do it. Just try and get your back out of the corner here. Oh no! Woof. We got the reel in, but unfortunately, it's gonna come back to haunt Festifal here.
Low bombs away. Yeah, there's no escape for you, dog. I'm sorry. Like, I wish I had some sort of positive advice for you outside of try to YRC, but sometimes Goldlewis is just not fair to a character like Axel. You have to weather the storm, hope for that brief opportunity where you can get a 2K interrupt there. You do need an FD for your life.
And look, you can see, you can go back and watch the tapes. Almost every single time that Lasagna Slayer is able to get in on Festival, I think maybe every single time but once, it's been thanks to White Wild Assault. That is what has changed this matchup so drastically from past versions of the game, where it used to be Axel favored.
Absolutely. Like, even though some of these oh, thank God you got the mark there. Like, some of these stray jump ins are hitting. We do have, like, our jump dust. We've had to jump in with the Human Typhoon to bless the dome. And Festival is just not ready for an anti-air opportunity there. But you're right. Like, White Wild Assault really changed it. 2P. Big counter hit, but nothing doing after.
Orange Goldlewis, that means he's Garfield. I mean, there's cathedrals everywhere with those who have eyes to see. All right, there we go, 5K into the big overhead again. And just all this meter here, finally able to poke out with the 5P. But sent right back in. The White Wild Assault just proves to be too much in this matchup, Zero.
Yeah, I mean, it's do or die now. You're literally a chip away from death. There's nothing you could do outside of FD for your life. You just don't have enough resources to outlast the endless onslaught of
Back box dash, and he ain't gonna be able to FD it.
I just feel like the way you said it sounded like
I wish I could play Slayer right now. Here we go, 2K, 6H.
MFCR up against Fat here. On Bridget, too.
Oh no, but the missile drop kick.
Oh, that was 6P on a far heavy slash start guaranteed there for Fat.
Stands into the throw. MFCR already starting off strong.
Nice. Already got our DP knocked down. 5K opposite side. You put yourself in a bad position, though, in the case of MFCR. We did steal back that last round. That's pretty good, so there's still an opportunity here.
Yep, the hard knockdown. Got to be careful, though, about that wake-up DP. Yep, we run up and immediately go for the backdash, trying to bait it out.
Ooh. Nice call out on the DP yo-yo to make sure the punish was real. Ooh, rock
The baby here for the wall break. Send out Roger.
Yes. All right, answers back round for round here, but resource advantage is certainly in MFCR's favor. Range position here. Very scary on the shimmy there from MFCR, but the trade does work out in Fat's favor, fortunately. Just take to the sky.
Setting up the yo-yo again. Beautiful mortal counter on the 2H. First comes out from MFCR.
Jump back K with throw and still whiffing a throw here, but at least able to recover in time.
Two command grabs from Bridget hitting in one game. That is unheard of, and Fat is going to take game number one on top of it.
Yeah, okay, all right. What looked like a tall order to start things off with. MFCR had that early burst spend, and I wonder if that, had anything to do with the outcome of the rest of this match, right? Being that Fat had a later spend opportunity and was able to build up another burst opportunity towards the end of the third round here. MFCR still, finding those strong hits, but when it comes down to the set play that Bridget has been showcasing thus far from Fat, it's just a little overwhelming to deal with, it seems like, because we had a couple flash kick opportunities really get called out.
Yeah, and that's the huge thing. You have to know how to play around those flash kicks just like that. And honestly, when it comes to fighting MFCR, sometimes you pretty much just have to respect his Oki on every single knockdown, right?
Yeah, you just give him space, all right? Which I do like that we're doing yo-yo setups after knockdowns, because it gives Bridget that safe opportunity where you already have yo-yo out there. Even if you're not close enough to make sure you get the guaranteed punish, which you should be, you have the yo-yo to back yourself up. 2H, there we got the adjustment of the jump arc there. Let's close this out.
And look at that, we baited out nearly every single DP because Fat has really not gone for any Oki. We faked out every single Oki opportunity, but like you mentioned, have set up the yo-yo to make MFCR think that the pressure is coming.
Oh, that's a full punish for sure. MFCR taking a page out of Fat's book.
Dashboard is going to get caught. 2S coming through. 100 meters still here on MFCR's side. There it is. Fast RC into the super. Absolutely.
Excellent round, man. Let me get that prominence burn finish. Keep it locked in for full screen range. Try to get the guard point active. Was not quick enough on the draw. MFCR going to get counter hit. Block on the burst. Big opportunity to close this out with a hard knockdown at the very least. One more repetition.
Let's see, can we get that 2 in the lead here? Oh, misses the 2H though. That's okay. Still has a massive life lead, but what a DP through the 5H.
Well done. I mean, MFCR almost had something rolling there in that final round. Had the corner carry, but even still, Fat was able to cover.
Let's see.
2-1 against MFCR. It's been a lot of that yo-yo setup, to your point, right? Of just making sure you have that extra safety net to be able to call out a lot of those DPs, playing outside of a comfortable range that Leo wants to be. We've seen very rarely where MFCR can get close to Fat. It's just a lot of that reversal DP opportunity, or we already have our stray hit to begin with, so we push the opponent full screen and just make MFCR work for that hit.
Exactly, and that's where Leo always kind of struggles, having to get in on the opponent, right? That is his one downside if you could give him a downside. So, Fat, utilizing those really long-reaching tools like that 5H, like that far slash, sending out the yo-yo is just a stop sign here, just until we can score that knockdown and start running that fake-out Oki game plan.
Yes.
Trick within a trick.
Sending away, nice 6P. Yeah, you're gonna play that memory game of which way did I get hit? Was it on send or was it on return? And I'll be getting hit on these yo-yos here, and it's so difficult to deal with when you think about the frenetic movement that Leo has to utilize to keep up with their opponent, and just that mental stack being so difficult to deal with.
But once Leo does catch up, though, can easily take the lead here with the damage output. Sending out the return of the killing machine. Hold down neutral, my child.
Nice, using yo-yo to contend with that fireball from MFCR, but 2D, the beloved.
Oh, YRC though. Is it going to matter? Jumps out of the throw attempt and closes out the round. MFCR looking to take this to a game 5. Still has burst going into this next round as well.
Soft guard crush, so you get a yo-yo setup, but I believe in the flash kick is MFCR. Nice. Ooh, interesting. Was able to start up with the fireball. Okay.
That's actually really cool because it would flash with the actual projectile yo-yo as well, nullifying it.
Trying to get close. We stopped the forward approach here immediately from Fat, right? Doesn't want MFCR to run up freely.
No, but the 2D into the PRC. MFCR still just having trouble trying to find that stray hit. Fat being so cautious with every movement, and it's going to be able to take the round off of it, sitting at set point.
It's that caution that really helped out Fat for that round, right? Just being able to stop that forward momentum, kind of play around the expectations of MFCR on approaches with yo-yo movement. There we go. We go for the delay. Recall yo-yo as we charge the spin. Tough spot to be for MFCR because we're at a safe position there. Able to call out the flash kick with a yo-yo send.
And we still have 50 meter available and 100 burst here on Fat's side. This is not looking good for MFCR. Completely out of resources. There's the burst. Just wants to shut it down, go back to neutral. We just have to find that one hit. Oh! 2S connects, and Fat does it. 3-1 over MFCR in pools.
Quite the scramble there in those last few moments. MFCR really trying to find a way to close the gap. Fat is still just going for those stray hits, right? Trying to maintain the reset.
Duel 1.
Here we go. Happy Cats up against Goldlewis. Interesting matchup, of course. White Wall Assault going to be big. We already know how strong White Wall Assault is. It is the great equalizer in so many of these matchups, but Goldlewis wasn't really terrible in this matchup before either.
Yeah, this one is interesting. Oh my God, why?
Wow. All right, Baiken is sizzling here with these confirms. Gets the run up 2K2D, pistol whip. Whoa, we still turned around. I don't think that's exactly what ZerosDaduchos won. I think we wanted the side swap there, but it's still going to keep Lolo locked down here in the corner.
Okay, not hitting. Very fortunate stampede, right, from Lolo. Tapped us with no meter. We do have the White Wild Assault to make sure we maintain that turn.
Bro, the 6H. You rarely ever see 6H, but I love that button. That's the spin to win. And the White Wild Assault to win as well. Gets the counter hit, but was too far away to get the close slash off of the overhead.
You say 6H is spin to win, but technically everything is spin to win for Goldlewis.
Yeah, he's spinning that stick. Here we go. 5D is going to get tossed.
Nice, and tapped us. Let me show you how it's done with a drone support. Not falling for the bait there, but it does give opportunity here for Baiken to go for the concentration. Blocks the tap dust. Nice,
oh, but
not this one.
Yeah, we ducked the last possible second. You saw that. Gets the PRC super wake up though. Immediately reversing things, and the 5D able to connect. Game number 1 in Lolo's favor.
That's a deep layered 5D from Lolo to have gotten it every single setup.
The deep dish 5D. But yeah, Lolo already looking really strong. And Lolo's really well-versed in this matchup as well, right? Has been playing Goldlewis for a long time now. Had to go through the Happy Chaos trenches when Happy Chaos was top 1 in the game for so long.
Yeah, this is certainly a matchup that I can't imagine any Goldlewis actually has fun in, right? It's just, you hope that you find that one stray hit that you get in on Happy Chaos. And then once you have that knockdown, you're not going to get up. You just can't.
Absolutely. Oh, but the back dash right into the sucker punch.
A little mesmerized by the back and forth from SizzilinBacon. You hear the griddles just getting hot. As that bacon gets ready, you can smell it. You can't help but reach for it. Oh, nice little backdash though.
Boy, reach we do into the OTG. Oh, and the JD. Yep, that's a god button. All right, if I've ever seen one. BD Behemoths. And now ZerosDaduchos has to figure out a way to get out of this pressure. Oh no! Down with the system. Break the glasses. You're dead.
I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Well, that's one way to get out of there, Jobber. That is just one way.
Tenderized.
You tenderize your bacon? I suppose it depends upon the kind of bacon, but I don't even think you tenderize Canadian bacon.
I don't know, bro. I don't eat it.
Okay.
All I know is there is a tenderizer on the end of that coffin, brother.
I guess that's
Look
a
at
fair
it.
point. It is. You're right. You're not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with you.
There we go. 6S. Pulling out the gun again. Well placed 2 people. Oh, no. Yeah, we accidentally got the jump there. We didn't want that. We wanted a standing behemoth.
Stagger pressure continues, but out of bullets. That's a big opportunity here. And Sizzlin recognizes it. Goes for a quick 2K interrupt. Drones away. Got the jump gun at some point. There it is. Gains so much ground. Nice little backdash from Lolo.
Oh, and again, even with the whiff 5D, Lolo still locked down because of the gunshot. No matter what, that is going to keep Happy Chaos strong. And now we have to move on in. Yeah, that was looking a lot like Season 1 Happy Chaos.
Yeah, it was, but you notice how quickly that concentration was draining. We had so much resources in the bank for Lolo there in terms of FD. So if we would have weathered the storm a little bit, we would have been just shy of another Brain Blast. That would have been the opportunity for Lolo to close the gap. But I also respect making those micro steps in to get the finish. And that's unfortunate that it wasn't a spend and super there to get the kill, but at the very least, cross the threshold for victory because of it.
And well, Lolo was able to close the gap anyway. Right now, here sitting at set point. Burst comes out from ZerosDaduchos. This could be their last opportunity with the amount of damage that Goldlewis can put out. Oh no! Gets caught! This is huge! Lolo setting out the drone. JS connects.
No.
Gonna get the close slash pickup. You're still gonna be alive here.
Yeah, 2H whiffing entirely. Nice roll through. Lolo not ready for the Lolo. Nice. 5K. Got our shatter. What are you doing, Baiken?
Oh. Things are getting a little scrambly. We were out of concentration. We couldn't go for the shot. And the defense here from Lolo, able to block both roll-throughs, sends up the White Wild Assault. Isn't able to block the YRC, though. ZerosDaduchos still in this. 5D connects.
Draw 3 bullets left in the chamber. Not going to make the same mistake twice. We do have a Wild Assault for the hard knockdown this time around, though. Oh, no, 2P! Empty jump, are you kidding me, Lolo?
With the 6H to catch a backdash. Genius here. Walter versus RedIAmNot.
Walter versus RedIAmNot. What about RoboKai? No one said. I think
I want
RoboKai.
RoboKai. I think that would be a fun pick.
All right, here we go.
And they should give him long hair. Like Exer Kai.
Oh, the Exer RoboKai. Oh my God.
Just make the joke he's always one version behind.
Oh, that means Breed 7 comes back.
That would be sick too. Oh, but that's a sick burst. Able to put Red into the corner here now for Walter.
Oh my God.
Beautiful Capel.
Whoa. That was a
confirmed.
sick Capel.
Yeah, Capel is so good at blowing up 5P from Goldlewis.
It was just the fact that it looked like they were going to get a side swap from Walter, but we still got same side. And again, like, okay, this time it went exactly the way I thought it would. The side swap here, you maintain that corner. Good YRC on the bench.
Oh, and then the OTG with the hair card to close out the round.
Good. Try to get a 5P inter. That's brave. You're Millia. You're within round start, Wild Assault counter hit range. Hell pressure. Good blocks here from Red.
Yeah, and you kind of just have to wait it out until you can find the opportunity to either go for a burst or go for a 2P, right, as Goldlewis. Oh, no, unfortunately wasn't able to get the side swap. Behemoth still gets a knockdown anyway into the overhead there with the car Behemoth Typhoon.
Swing. And look at this, how much chip damage you already took. Shatter. There's no hope for Walter there at that point. Like, it's just, there's not enough health in the world to keep that chip damage away from you.
And Red's Karas are so consistent. It feels like there is no breathing room. You're just constantly blocking these behemoths. Doesn't matter how much you FD, Goldlewis never gets pushed out.
Nice 3D. They're just set up in a very sneaky side swap. So much visual noise there. Looking very difficult for Red to even get a block. Here, see out of dodge with the Capel. Let's send it home.
Oh, it ain't gonna kill. That's Winger, bro. It ain't gonna kill.
It ain't killing.
Uh-oh, but the gold burst. Oh my God, that trade. Walter is so lucky that that traded right there because you actually probably would have been dead. Like, actually dead. Just think about that for a second.
I am. Like, at first, it was, no, Jobber, that wouldn't have happened. But then I really thought about it.
Yeah, 268 counter hit starter. You have Gold Burst, so your meter's coming, and no wall damage, because that was the first hit.
Yeah.
You 100% would have been dead. That was an insta-kill combo.
This is, died. We got guilty here. Nice 2P, though, to get the interrupt. We're trying to go for burst here to make sure we can maintain our offense, but Red already pressing the issue with Drone. Oh, he closed the gap here. You have to wait for Drone to get away. And already the stomp able to shut down the forward approach from Walter.
3 blocks, but look at the chip damage. We're running out of meter here, so it all starts to add up.
Nice. Another 2P.
Yeah, 2P is going to be your lifeblood in this match with Goldlewis defensively here. It's going to be able to cover that ground approach and going to be able to cover an air approach from Walter as well.
That's absolutely right. Because it's the anti-air option for, Goldlewis outside of the Behemoth Typhoon swing, outside of 2H opportunity, which hits the heavens above. Hair card for corner position. Nice backdash, though, from Red. Recognizes the situation, doesn't want to get called out by Capel like he's been doing time and time again.
The wire C immediately into the overhead Behemoth, just always buffering.
And it's a brilliant call at that corner position because the best opportunity for Walter is to go for an aerial escape. And that Behemoth Typhoon, that close to the corner, covers not only jump, but also backdash. So you have to time it either perfectly, and honestly, you're not timing that perfectly. You just got to hold that block.
Yeah, and it just sends you straight down too, right? So if you try to jump out, you're just going to be spiked right back down to the ground, which means even more pressure is coming your way. And now we have it tied up 1-1 here between Red and Walter. Walter's playing this incredibly well, though. I mean, it's the fly versus the fly swatter. We say it time and time again, week after week, right? You have to be difficult to catch as Millia. That is so important. And Walter's doing a pretty decent job at that, but once you get caught, man, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. It is ultimately just trying to navigate out of that space when you do get caught. And look how quickly we're going for corner to corner on the side of Walter here, where we're not letting ourselves get caught in a corner position like we were just about to. That burst saving your life here.
Yeah, especially because we got the car Behemoth off of that as well, so we're going to get a huge confirm. It's so much of neutral in this matchup. It's just trying to buzz around like an annoying fly, trying to just be as evasive as possible and get a whiff puncher, find that right angle to land on top of Goldlewis.
Absolutely. Nice, trying to jump out, Capel to escape. Look at how much damage we did, and we only got like a couple combos from RedIAmNot. Like, that chip damage did so much against Walter.
Absolutely, and you see that there's no footsies to be found here for Walter. It's really just, I'm going to move around and then stick out a button and try to touch you. And if I touch you, I can knock you down and run my mix-up.
And even if we have to sacrifice our meter for negative penalty, it's better than dying.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, Chad, Goldlewis doesn't get a new move. He's DLC.
He's already come out of the box new.
So there we go, sending out S disc.
Ooh. Strange jump slash. Nice 2K interrupt. Very risky hair car though.
Oh, trying to go for the cross up. Trying to give Walter a taste of his own medicine. Oh my god, these close slashes just all connecting. What's Walter trying to do there? It wasn't a counter hit, so maybe we were getting caught in our attempted jump frames because it also wasn't backdash or else we would have been airborne.
Yeah, it's certainly an attempt at trying to jump out there because we've seen that escape option showcased from Walter throughout this entire set, trying to avoid the bad positioning, right, of getting caught low, but even low Behemoth would still catch you out here.
Oh, that's 2-1.
Eraser cannon.
I love this game, bro.
You got guilty geared. It's a good game.
It's a good game. It never gets old to just see someone explode like that.
You know, across all games, right? I think we need to go back to the mentality that it's okay to be, just destroyed in a fighting game. It happens.
It does happen. You just gotta laugh it off. I think if you're 3 years deep into Guilty Gear Strive and you can't just laugh at getting exploded like that,
Yeah, you know, like you get caught by a mistake, right? You shouldn't have been there in the first place. That's ultimately what happened.
Man, as a Goldlewis player, it's real funny for me. Oh, trying to get cheeky there with the gold burst.
That's actually a benefit for Walter right now, so he can really run this corner set play, go for a shatter, and strip away a little bit more time from building back that 50% burst from RedIAmNot. We got the low, meter building up. Oh no.
A little too far away for the Artemis to actually connect. That would have been really good for Walter, but now we put ourselves into the corner. Nice, fast RC into the low though.
There we go, close slash, let's go for the carry. Bat boom.
Oh, no walls plat though.
You need one more hit to even get close to it.
And there
we go.
Yep, bad move coming on through. That's a risk you can take without meter, right? Because you have such a massive life lead. Oh, but the gold burst is going to connect this time here for Red. Saw the dash through and immediately just mashed on it.
Off the wall, close slash. Shatter option, another one slash. You do have this set up, but there, yeah, I was just going to say, meter is available. Thankfully not YRC, slowing things down, but Walter was already taken to the skies. Let me get this burst in a moment here with 100 tension available for Walter. Of course, spend the super.
Still ain't gonna kill though.
That's okay. You got the hard knockdown. Nice.
And the JS gonna be able to close it out. Sniped on the head with a perfect, taking it to game 5 here in our top 48 winners.
That was actually a very smart call to go for the jump after PRC, as opposed to just staying locked down into the grounded position. You would have been thrown, and that's the faster call, right? If the opponent isn't ready for it, they're going to try to block, expecting a button press after PRC, because it could have been fast RC approach, but certainly was not there. Walter with the escape to get the jump and punish.
Great stuff so far from both of these players, but only one can move on in the winner's side.
Their Birthday Train. This is the one song, like Birthday Train I'm cool with in this matchup alone, because, you know, when all else is lost, yeah, Birthday Train. If Millia gets caught by Behemoth Typhoon and 2/3 of her health disappears, it's gonna be alright. Tomorrow's a brighter day.
God. What do you even say about that, Zero? What do we even say about that? Set point now for RedIAmNot.
Tomorrow is a brighter day.
Is it though? Walter has to make the sun come up because it might be setting here on their winner's side chances.
Oh my god. There's your burst. Trying to make the most of it, but jump dust. You're not going to see that happen.
And there it is, a Goldlewis game through and through. Red.
But this is certainly a safe pick here, because even on that draw pressure, even on the flip kick, right, you're still going to have the ever-beloved flash kick available for Razzo.
Yeah, and I get that too, because if you are blocking some of this guard pressure, flash kick is going to be really nice to have, right? The guard break pressure here with the cars, but we're just going to wake up with the 6P. MJ trying to go for the throw there, maybe expecting a run through, but instead just going to get clocked.
Should throw. Oh, we are chasing. Beautiful PRC, and another one here just in case. Trying to bait out the throw.
Like a lion being released from the cage here, Zero. Razzo is feral. There's the throw. What a fast first round.
That's only to be expected from a Whitefang. Nice. Counter hit.
Ooh, and be able to get the wall splat with the 6H to break it. We didn't have access to wall assault here, so it's back to neutral. 6K is going to get blown up by the 6P. Oh, what? His name, chat. Let's see the MJs.
Where's the M? Where's the J? Wait a minute. Why is that not a mod? TNS, let's get on this. Production, let's put a mod in here where it says MJ.
Another J for the folks at home.
Oh, nice. Got the back half. Miss fighter there. And another one for you. The low variety. Slash. Have the ball assault chase down.
Yeah, just trying to keep pace there, but gets blocked by a counter hit.
I wonder if we try to dash into it maybe, and it was already caught out. Slash the heavy slash here. Finds that room we're looking for. Another draw set up. Guard crush.
And for the question in chat, what song is this? This is Home Sweet Grave from Isuka. All right, there's the pickup. Jesus. 5D. And then straight through the wall. A game for Razzo.
Holy smokes. Yeah, it was, again, just that constant chase down from Leo. Literally, the lion has been let out of the cage, and it was just those quick cancels, right? The PRCs to chase down Johnny, quick dash up 2D, or even fast RC into 2D to make sure we could stay within a range where Kurase could not set up the misfiners here.
Yeah, no, and that's a really important thing, is to just get into Johnny's comfort zone so that we can't go into our misstance, so that we can't comfortably get cards out. But MJ, down a game, is bringing out the blue coat. That's the power up.
Oh, yes. I saw a chat saying that we're only warming up on the black coat Johnny. Blue Johnny is on the field.
It's gone Super Saiyan Blue. And look at this. The switch to the coat already so close to taking the round here. Backdash BRC gets to confirm into the knockdown. Set up the car, but the DP comes out.
Ooh! Very good slash. The far slash working out here. I like the color coordination, honestly. It's complementing colors. The gold coat from Razzo, blue coat.
Right.
U of M fans out there, He's a blue. I'm, not in that territory.
Out of 6H there, I have to wonder if we were trying to go for super in that scenario, but instead just got 6H on accident. Either way, 2D is going to connect. Now your back is up against the wall. PRC throw.
Stop an early draw. Nice backdash from the misfiner there.
Oh, and the backdash is going to get caught, though, by the close slash. And again, 2D has just been blowing up MJ, trying to really do anything in neutral, especially on the escape. But here we go. Joker trick. Going to be able to close out the round.
There's no backdashing for you. Throwing cards like Gambit out here. MjKurase with the game.
The name's Johnny. Remember it.
Mon ami.
Mon ami. That's something Johnny would say. He wouldn't even know what it means, but
Johnny would not know what it means. Johnny, why'd you say mon ami? Sounds provocative.
Does it sound sexy? Oh, we're gonna get it. No, we don't go for the wall break. That was tricky.
Oh! Yo, call out the flash kick with the slash of our own.
But now we're getting sent right back to the other corner. Looks like through the wall this time.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage scaling on that combo. You spent so much for it. You are going to get a little refund thanks to the positive bonus.
Oh, yep, and gets the chase down there. Thanks to the PRC, we were able to get close enough to pick up off of the guard break, or the card slash. What a jump. Scrambling situation, but MJ comes out on top, able to just narrowly avoid the 2D as well. There's the punish, but isn't able to bait out the burst. Razzo trying to be a hero, but gets caught on the ankles.
It was a quick dash up 2K and a very scary one for Kurase, but there was very little we could. Maybe a far slash there from Razzo would have worked out. Regardless, yo, left, right, Razzo locking in. What a break 2K though. And 6D to challenge the slash here.
Yeah, and going instantly into the super is really smart there because you want to limit the amount of burst that MJ was going to get back. But they got it back immediately at the start of the next round. Wow.
Absolutely. I mean, either way, going to get the kill. Guaranteed a locked out burst, even if we did get the opportunity to burst there. Early spin, but look at the life lead for MjKurase. We're still being relentless. The heavy slash not finding his mark. Couple dash backs, got the draw. Keep you close on top of the card. That guard cancel, or guard crush rather, was left just as a distraction.
Those are the different layers that you see from these Johnny players. Gets the OTG after the super as well. Those layers are the mind games when the card is on deck, whether or not you're gonna go for the high-low or you're gonna go for the throw. But Razzo, not out of it yet, scores the counter hit, has a 100-meter and is ready to cook. Might be able to close it out right here. Oh no!
Oh no! Still caught by the RC slowdown.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we were going for in that scenario. Were we maybe trying to bait out burst, like got mixed up accidentally, saw their burst and thought that was MJ's, so was just trying to wait to block it, but they were in back turn. So maybe it was just a freak drop.
Sometimes, you know, the quick interactions, decision making kind of gets a little messy, right? And it's about who comes out on top in the scramble, and MjKurase staying calm, cool, and collected for that one here. Maybe a little bit of panic because it was a quick little button. Pressing top of Razzo there. Slash not gonna work out.
And I like the burst there early on, set up the fireball as well, but what a 6B from MJ. Able to catch the backdash, nothing else off of it. Whoa! OTG with 2H.
Not bad at all. Look at the lead we got here. Tried to go for his shatter. Wasn't close enough to that corner.
That was an insane confirm. But Razzo is unfazed. There's the fast RC off the 5D. Gonna get that positive bonus.
RC, no 2H for you. Great navigation for Kurase here. Just within range of that 2D though.
Let's see a game 5. Razzo just has to push it one more round. She can do it. Able to get the dash in. Fixed H.
Just had that FD available, but 6P. We're still getting back to the neutral screen. Try to go for a quick dash and misfinder stance. So at least try to interrupt that fireball. Wasn't able to. Razzo with a full follow-up side swap even. I feel like Kurase was looking for the dash through there and still got blessed by the overhead. It's so terrifying to deal with Leo at that range, especially with the quick decision making from Razzo. It could be the left-right, it could be the pass-through, yet it could still always be the overhead.
And now it's going to be game 5 between Razzo and MJ here to decide who moves on in top 48 winners. The winner of this will go on to face Yeji in a top 8 qualifier match. So let's see, round start's going to be incredibly important here. Who can get the first blood? Who can get that early momentum?
Slash serious. Nice just defense. And a great call from Kurase to get out of dodge. That could have been a very scary scenario here after the just defense, right? You've given up the turn after the Festifal.
But wow, what a press there on the 2K, 2D. RC used the guard break just to escape from the corner. Get back to neutral. Smart thinking there from MJ, but you have to be careful. You're walking yourself back to the other corner.
Another quick draw here. Guard crush. Nice 2H and still going to carry thanks to that Wild Assault here, but Kurase is about to build a burst of their own. Spent some of it on that Wild Assault to return to the favor. Make sure you get close for a guard crush. That was great pressure there from Kurase to make sure we got that draw right on point. No flash kick for Razzo there.
Set point. Razzo coming in with full burst on deck though. Has that get out of jail free card. Positive bonus now for MJ is going to be huge as well. Getting burst back and meter. 6K connects. Yeah, if you're going to spend it, that's a good place to spend it. Just blocks though. Able to keep Razzo close enough for a punish.
Right. Again, not close enough to the corner. 2K will get blown up.
Into the back throw. No for RC. Surprised not to see an RC there. Instead, just saving the meter for a neutral interaction or pressure.
I think we just got called out for a draw attempt there. No way. Jump back slash counter hit, but 2D. Big opportunity for Razzo. Not quite getting the shatter. Calls out the reversal. No meter was spent there, so that is actually Kurase with a massive turnaround here. Taking a
It said, watch the movie Full House, Royal Flush. MJ moves on.
3-2 victory right there for, you know, how hamburgers are really made out of ham. You know, I don't know why they would call them hamburgers in that case. Jobber, why would they do that?
I think because they're from Hamburg. But I do know that SQ and Rat are about to battle it out right now, and someone's going to get turned into hamburger meat if they're not too careful.
Oh no, 0080 war in the pocket, please.
Set to the wall, hard knockdown scenario. Dash right on in, trying to go for the throw there. So SQ trying to establish throw early on in the set.
Absolutely. I like how we tried to slow things down with the PRC to make sure we got into a positive position, just like the one with the $15 donation from I Have Never 360 No Scope. Some more for your boy MJ. Incredible set. Go. Wild Assault there to at least get this corner presence. I do like that, right? Because it does add that additional block spring opportunity to get the set play that SQ certainly excels at. Beautiful throw. Interrupt the quick little 5K before the jumping in. Nice 2P. Yeah, just SQ still keeping it close. Started with Rekka's series here. Immediate Mortal Bato just to go for the big damage here. Doesn't want any mitigation to happen. Frame trap is still keeping Millia locked in to build up that risk gauge. Has meter to attempt the 5D. Dodge, not happening. So tough, not close up to the wall. So you do give him a sword here. That's a positive opportunity for Rat to try to make this turn around, and a quick side swap gets SQ in the corner. Wild Assault for the knockdown instead of spending meter here. YRC right back. He's left positive bonus, so should be getting close to 50% here. The final touch scenario, either way. Wild Assault spent from SQ, and a quick jump throw to call out the escape route from Rat. SQ certainly being relentless here in this offense.
And that's what you have to be. You have to be relentless against Millia. Again, it's about locking her down, preventing that movement. It is Millia's strongest tool in her arsenal there. So if you could cut her short there, you can close out these games easily.
Absolutely. Especially taking into account that Millia just has no health in comparison to what Ramlethal can dish out in a single combo.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start is certainly going to be SQ favored. The 2S to start things off. Early burst, because we want to call out immediately after the big counter hit. SQ will go for the Wild Assault for corner carry. We see that kind of her go-to B&B for combos. Make these quick follow-ups. Nice windshield wipers.
Positive bonus as well. I actually like backing up in that round start scenario. Rat, though, being hyper aggressive.
There is that side swap, so we're back to the mid screen. Ooh, good throw. Very cheeky stuff from Rat.
Yeah, trying to go for the OTG, but we even have a RC available here if we want to make sure we can close it out, which we do with the OTG close slash just enough damage.
Good lord. Set it and forget it. Damage is there. Block on the Artemis.
See, trying to chase up these guys with that JP as well. SQ has just been looking fully in charge here so far. You see that deep run and just push Rat further into the wall. Blocks the burst as well. Send out the Gamma Ray once more.
All right, one more touch. Nice. SQ making quick work of the second round.
Yeah, it only needs one more game here for a 3-0 victory. Rat's in a really dangerous position where you have to make that reverse 3-0 comeback, which in Strive can be really difficult with how volatile this game is.
Volatility alone, like the work that Millia has to do against Ramlethal. If you make one mistake, all that work that you did to get to 50% damage, that, you know, 4 different opening opportunities that Millia had, is just a single opportunity for SQ on Ramlethal.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very tall mountain to climb. We better start pushing that boulder uphill.
We're back at it again. First it was Goldlewis, now it's Ramlethal. Nice cutter knockdown and tried to set up disc, but SQ having none of it. Nice turnaround 6P.
Oh, yeji is gonna miss. There it is, 2K2D. The opening that Rat needs to find. Sends SQ right back into the corner.
Lock in for a shatter. Strong lead here. No meter, so we can still press the offense. Nice pickup actually with a quick 2K. That wild assault at round start to make sure we can get this corner position. And look at the damage already. Are you kidding me? This is our first combo.
Oh. And it was nearly the last combo, Zero.
What?
Set point now for SQ. A Rat still has burst available here. Question is, are we going to burst early just to try and get that momentum back and make sure that damage doesn't stack?
Yeah, did you see how much damage we just received the last round? I think we spent early here. I want to let that stack.
No.
It'll be too little, too late. Unfortunately, get opened up at just above the 50% mark. No meter to SQ's name, so she's not going to be able to get anything else after. No hard knockout. Dash up 6P. Rat's had enough.
Yeah, goes for the reset in the corner as well. Lands on the outside and gets the close slash. Hard knockdown, but watch out for the 100-meter. Oh my god, throw is so scary here as well. Anything will do it for SQ. Gets the jail with the JP into the BRC mix. Doesn't want to hold it at all with the deflect shield, but gets caught with the throw, and Rat's quest for cheese ends in tragedy. Get that at Frosty Faustings? We went to some ramen place. You'll have to take me to this ramen place.
We'll go to Kitakata Ramen. Yeah.
Duel 1.
I'm trying to remember the roads. They look so similar, but I don't think we went to Kitakata. But yeah, burst away for Luke to kick things off.
Playing that zoning game. I also appreciate setting up the clone, right? Because the threat of just Beyblade coming out to catch you, setting up the clone as the wall there to prevent it is always good, but is going to get caught by a DP from God. Felt like full screen.
It was a DP from God. That's what it was.
It absolutely was. You were right.
Nice. 6H, whittling R.
2H, my beloved.
Nice try. There's no escape out of the court. The Fukyo out and back in to get the punish.
Oh, and we are letting the blood rock as well. That's one thing about Test Your Luck. Always a hyper-aggressive Nago. Playing on the razor's edge. And here we go. 1,000-year blood war to send Luke through the wall.
Let's see here. Final touch interaction. We do have full burst from Luke. It does activate Gold Burst, so we have plenty of resources available to play the zoning game. We will need a Brave Blast in a moment. Oh my god. If only.
He said, stop.
No more.
Stop right there.
It was a quick boop to the forehead.
And Test Your Luck with a really solid first game there against Luke. And, you know, we always forget because Nago's already so good at closing the gap with things like Beyblade or things like his clone that he's got Wild Assault.
Yes, he does. Something you oddly enough don't see too often. You know, watching back these last few weeks of Guilty Gear, like, man, very, very infrequently used. Like, we've seen Test Your Luck utilize the White Wild Assault before, but it's kind of when we're in a situation where our blood rage is so full that we can't Fukyo. So you'll see Test Your Luck go for that because it is that quick gap closer. Does have that invulnerability opportunity. You get a lot of benefit off counter hit. We'll see what Luke brings up though, because it might be. Okay, no, we're still sticking with the Happy Cast. Okay.
I mean, I appreciate just slowing things down, right? Taking a moment, kind of just figuring out where things went wrong, reevaluating and jumping right back into it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see again. That round start scenario is always so important in this matchup. Round start against Nago is still pretty terrifying, right?
Mankind knew that they cannot change.
I mean, yeah, because this is not a matchup where Luke has anything they can really do outside of send clone. That would probably be your go-to at round start to kind of help out in the guessing game.
Yeah, but you saw TestYourLuck already went for that DP around start because nothing is really going to beat that. It's one of the best round start options. And did you see that Fukio backwards still able to block the burst? That was kind of wild.
Why is it? Why? So quick to block.
Oh, 6K to keep you closer as well, close the gap. But there we go. 2K, 2D into the taco.
The dash canceled. Good YRC from TestYourLuck here. Instead of having to deal with gunshot after tap dust, we just take that out of the equation. But now we're full screen presence. We're dwindling away on blood level. Have a lead.
I think that Luke recognized that blood was starting to go down, so that's why we rushed on in, right?
So that does mean that's more likely that TestYourLuck will try to challenge here. Oh, used the clone to shut down DP. Tried to save ourselves with a guard cancel.
He's so good at those scenarios, Zero.
Yeah, like TestYourLuck immediately spends the quick dash opportunity we've seen before where you've been guard canceled out of that, and TestYourLuck will just wall assault or even Fukio right after being IBFD'd. No escaping.
But he's so good at just cashing out fully on the blood at the very end of a round and catching with that hit, putting you into the Mario Party minigame, right? Uh-oh, you tried to focus right in his face.
That was wall assault. We got the BRC to close the rest of the distance there.
Catching the backdash there with the slowdown on the BRC.
The movement! I love getting to see the full animation of that whiff punch from Happy Chaos. It just looks like you attempted the best thing that you could do, and it's just so pathetic.
Well, we're at a point, though, where we might... Yep, we're just going to go for it. Oh, and it's not going to work out this time. There's the blood rage into the sucker punch. It's all TestYourLuck. Trying to go for that gamble.
Making it count is Luke. So that's to hold it.
Look at all that blood pushing us nearly at the brink.
We slow things down. We're building up that risk. And Luke is just holding on to FP for dear life. Finally getting a 2P. There was a tap dust attempt from TestYourLuck, and that was a big risk. No resources to back you up. Are you kidding me, Luke?
Well, not only that, the 5D hit, that was going to be a mortal counter. Your wrist gauge was blinking, and just like that, though, with the bravery to press, Luke has turned things around in a massive way.
So, like, the quick recognition from Luke was critical right there to call it that 5D. And just being able to steal it away again with that throw. Luke finally taking the game here over TestYourLuck. And it all went downhill because that tap dust. With nothing to back up TestYourLuck in a corner scenario, it was certainly a big opportunity for Luke to really run that, right? You had the back throw after the 2P interrupt. You had the better positioning. You still have plenty of resources in the tank for a quick follow-up after, whereas TestYourLuck just kind of has to hold that, right? You still have some FD available, but as I recall, we didn't have burst. We had already spent that wall assault twice there. So we needed a positive bonus just to make sure we could get that back, and it just was not going to happen. Thanks to Luke's quick adjustment in that corner, we got a game.
I mean, that tap dust was the right thing to do, too, right?
Yeah.
That was the right thing to do with the wrist gauge blinking like that, just trying to go for that tap dust overhead. Luke was just so ready for it, but let's see if Luke is ready here to try and get this 2-1 lead.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start, DP again. TestYourLuck is consistently going for that DP at round start just to win out and force Luke to block.
Yeah, the difference here, though, is that we do have the IBFD, so we stay right in the face of TestYourLuck. Nice neutral jump out. Watch out, PRC, so you're going to get these close slashes.
McDude Star coming through with the 3 months. Thank you so much and welcome back.
Stank applied. Roll through shot. Not ready to block his TestYourLuck, but that life lead is going to be, well, it was going to be your safety net.
Deus Ex, get all those bullets back.
Goes for dash cancel. YRC is a fine call because we're committed to that dash. Dash up 5P. A little white wall assault here. TestYourLuck looking to go for broke here and does succeed. That was such a scary Fukio.
Just removed Luke's head from his shoulders there. With the 5D coming through, the man with the golden gun. pressure is so scary. There's the multiple lows back to back to back, especially since we've been consistently going for the 5D throughout the set.
Still got the stagger pressure. This should be around here for Luke.
I believe so. Yep. Absolutely. It was just a question of if the focus took too long and we were going to pop off the wall from the Deus Ex. Uh-oh. Oh, not quite able to get off the first.
Curse though, full screen to help things out. Nice delay on the final shot there. Able to get a bit of a reload. We're still building up. Meter.
Back to neutral. Yep, DP again. Test Your Luck really loves that DP option, but there comes the Blood Rage. Sends the burst.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No. You gotta watch the resources for Test Your Luck. You can't.
Through the clone.
I didn't even know if clone had an opportunity to appear. I saw it start up, but you gotta watch. You gotta watch those resources. Just because Nagoriyuki is in Blood Rage doesn't mean he's out of options, brother. Like, that is... The gunshot was right, but then the burst happened. Your next interaction determined whether or not you live for the rest of the round.
And you know he's gonna swing it.
Oh, it's Test Your Luck. Of course he's gonna swing.
Of course, he's gonna test your luck, all right? And luck was not on Luke's side there. No, he swung right through the clone. The clone did not even matter.
Did y'all forget that Nago could do that? Are you kidding me? No. You recognize Nago's always had that. Come on.
We don't see it that often. We honestly don't see it that often.
You don't see it that often. You're right. But
so you forget.
I know. No. I see that thing once. I never forget it.
Oh,
it's
so yeah.
Experience.
Looking at the clip there, what happened was we set up clone and then we went and tried to throw out curse. We were behind clone, so still got blown up. But got hit while throwing out the curse. That's exactly what happened. Thank you for the instant replay. Yeah, and Luke took some time after that one. Cannot blame him. That's when you have to shake off.
Zarni, you're joking. But he does.
All right, nice round throw. Yep, quick round answering back there from Luke. Now let's see if we can take it to a game 5.
Yeah, now that we recovered, right? That's like getting punched in the stomach. That's that scene in Creed 3.
It's like the Dragon Ball Z punch.
Yeah.
And now we're weathering the storm here in the corner. Test Your Luck sitting at pretty high blood. Goes to the RC. Chased up the scoop. OTG with the 2S into the DP overhead. Oh, watch out. Gotta watch out for that blood gauge.
Go for these jump installs, get as close as we can.
Oh, yeah, the white wall not gonna travel far enough. Deus Ex, give me the bullets back.
All right, got the counter poke though, but gunshots are still flying. Up, quick 2P. I'm not sure what we tried to press here. Maybe Test Your Luck thought a throw was going to happen, but if Happy Chaos is running up blasting, odds are they're going to keep pressing buttons to go for roll. The goal burst misses. We chased down for a throw.
Yeah, threw him out of the Fukio there, which means we're going to get a game 5.
Good show here from Luke. Good recovery.
Chaos.
What does he mean by that? You're not the reason I exist? Not yet? What does that even mean?
Did you say not yet?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's a timeline thing. Like, is it paracausal that he reloads bullets into his gun? Like, is it other Happy Chaoses at different timelines? Or is he stealing guns from other Happy Chaoses, you know? Like...
Hold up, you might be cooking, actually.
Because is it... Look, I'm not going to lie to you, chat.
He has in that story mode, he has that vision with Axel, or Axel has that vision that takes place years after the game where he's there, so who knows?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've not played through the story, but I'm wondering, does Happy Chaos have, like, I'm stealing things through time?
Interesting. spoiling Guilty Gear lore. It's been out for 3 years.
It's Smooch is time. We'll watch it together.
Duel 1.
Here we go. Round start situation, game 5. In order to get into top 8 winners, there's the White Wild Assault blood-sucking universe.
First one here from Test Your Luck.
I'd love to do a story mode stream. Don't even play.
You ready for a 4-hour stream of watching stuff happen? Cool stuff happen?
Commentate over the stream. I'm about that. But I'm also about this match too. You saw Test Your Luck trying to blow through with the triple slash series, but just too far away, even with the clone.
Danger is starting to hit here. No negative penalty yet.
Oh, wow! The fully charged White Wall Assault got the juggle. Set point. This is a great start as well, picking up with the DP into the wall break early on.
Slash series here, trying to build up some of that blood. The BSU for the second time.
Oh, it's party time.
It's a wrap.
Wow. A perfect as well. Test Your Luck closing it out. 3-2 Giovanna. Someone in chat was asking earlier where are the Giovannas. Well, now you got one in a top 8 qualifier.
It was secretly me. Big heavy slash to start. This is gonna be a fun one. Like this matchup's interesting for Gio because she can still kind of play her regular game per usual. Johnny can definitely keep things slowed down for her though in terms of draw, misfiner, but the way that she can close that gap makes it a little bit tricky for Johnny's.
Yeah, I think this is kind of difficult for Johnny just because of how, like you mentioned, how fast Giovanna can close that gap. But so far, MJ doing a good job in keeping Yeji controlled, controlling the pace, and especially the spacing of the match.
Yeah, that's very critical here. To see your opponent cast dash, cancel the jump misfiner. Holy crap.
Nasty work.
Don't you round start with 2D. You can't do that against Johnny.
Oh, but gets the booby. Into the wall break here. Not going to spend any meter.
Try to sneak in with that wild assault. Horn. Just get the corner parry with that if it would have connected.
Oh, and that is where the layers of Johnny really get nasty. It's not necessarily utilizing the card as the mix-up tool. It's what follows after the guard break when Johnny has that 50 meter. That's the true 50-50. It's 2 layers of 50-50s on top of each other.
Yeah, what makes this a little bit difficult for Giovanna in terms of defending against Johnny is that she doesn't have that true invulnerable reversal. That's a big factor in it. The normals from Johnny aren't necessarily 6P'able. I think it's just slash and heavy slash. It can try to 6P, but they're usually followed up right after by, like this fighter, or even go with draw. Like, all the buttons are kind of tricky to kind of navigate around. Close slash, certainly not. No need to fear the draw. It's the misfiner that you're going to be worried about. So you can run right through card. Okay, got our throw, though. Calling out the delay and Giovanna pressure.
That's where things like you want to do, dash forward, far slash, dash 2K, dash 2D even, to try and close the gap against MJ and punish him for attempting to throw out those cards in neutral. But right now, he's going to close out another round here with the J's in the chat.
Duel 2.
Navigate the space here. And again, round start slash. It's kind of scary to go for a round start far slash for Giovanna, or just far slash in general because it's about 6P'able, right? So you can get those little profile interrupts against that button. Nice block here from the edge. With that risk gauge being mag cranked. Spells disaster here. One more interaction is what we're looking for.
Uh-oh, but here's the throw. Yeji finally trying to get some offense started, but chasing down with the PRC. We are just holding on to burst, and we're going to save it for the next game here. 2-0 up MJ.
I'm curious. I want to take a quick glance. Yeah, she can low profile the mid misfiner, the K version. But beyond that, like, it comes out so quick, right? Like, why would you? You have to know that the opponent is going to do that in mid screen to really low profile it if you're trying to make those dashes. Regardless, though, it is -15. So, like, you're able to dash block walk the opponent down, just kind of make that patient approach against Johnny and try to control that airspace like we did in that first round against MJ. Like, I think it was a successful round, but you've already sent the message you're willing to go for heavy slash. That is terrifying. Mike Sapdig with the raid. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mike. Good to see you. And so far, Yeji's just really had a difficult time handling the neutral against MJ.
Yeah. Ooh, too far, but we still got the dash up, heavy slash, but the dash install drill.
Yeah, but finally getting a strong level of offense here with the hard knockdown. Oh, we went for the command dash into nothing there. Maybe trying to bait out a reversal from MJ, but Yeji is finally able to close out a round here. This is a good start, the start of a comeback.
Great, I think it was 5K start, which was actually very fortunate for Giovanna there. There you go. Another heavy slash to open up and off the wall with the card set up. Ooh. Risky 2D right there. I kind of get why. You're trying to catch out the misfiner stance, or you actually get a little bit of an anti-air depending upon the height. Oh, wake up reversal because we tried to go for the heavy slash. That was here on the round.
Yeah, and we were going to have a 100-meter anyway, right? So would have been able to RC it if it was blocked or if it whipped. Huge now for MJ sitting at set point. Able to stuff the Wild Assault as well. That's 50 burst down for Yeji.
Oh, install for the flip kick here. Going for the 6H series just to get a hard knockdown. Of course, you got burst out right away. Okay, pick up off 2D. A delayed 2D at that. Oh my god. Drift off those. It's been so cool, Jobber.
Everything Johnny does is so cool.
All right, relax.
Oh no, but there we go. With punish with the Wild Assault. We're turning it up to 11, and you have to now. This is your last opportunity. Bro, RC it? Yes! Closing out the round and putting a game on the board.
Yeah, that was a big Hail Mary attempt right there. You got very lucky on the Wild Assault. It did work out in your favor. That could have given you that corner carry as well if you did the follow-up. Giovanna's follow-ups after Wild Assault are kind of interesting because it does leave the opponent in a weird spot depending upon the route where you start off Wild Assault. So you get your quick follow-up off orange, right? But also, immediately trying to go for that jump in into throw series is also a big risk. We've seen a lot of back and forth movement from Yeji. Like, those actions, while look a little difficult to deal with, they can just take a small interrupt from MJ and really turn it over on its head. And there it is. Quick close slash follow-up after Wild Assault.
I like this adjustment to just throw out the raw Wild Assault. And using the Wild Assault incredibly aggressively here. He's going to get caught, though, and now that we're out of burst, how are we going to keep up pressure, right? How are we going to win out in neutral? Wild Assault has kind of been our ace in the hole.
Yeah, we saw it earlier in some of the first couple games here of this set. Stop reaching with the 5K, that will get whip punished. And we kind of backed away from it. Now we do have guard cancel available. Heavy slash with our DP install. Nice.
Yeah, if you're going to chase down the backdash, you want to do either the dash 2S or the dash 5S, right? And is so close to closing out another round here, but the gold burst comes out from MJ. Wants to be a hero, but oof! That's the stake.
6B. No dash install. Try to dash up with the heavy slash. Gotta respect this corner position now. Tried to throw. Down to 4.
My man only knows one letter in the alphabet, and that's all right.
So this is why May does attack.
Yes. And there is a perfect for MJ set point once again.
Big round start opportunity. Catches with the far slash. Goes for install DP. The flip kick will get the corner carry. The beautiful thing, though, is we could have done Wild Assault there. It does push the damage over to 240. Not necessarily like a big uptick in damage, but at least you got the hard knockdown off of it. But here we go.
Zero.
Super.
Again, raw Wild Assault has been the adjustment that Yeji has needed here. And now we have brought it all the way back to a game 5 from what honestly looked like a completely MJ. Like, it looked like MJ was going to clean it out 3-0. But we found that adjustment there right at the end.
You see the quote, from Yeji there, the win quote.
I didn't. What was it?
Pressing buttons.
I
Just
respect it.
pressing buttons.
I
And
thought
you know
were gonna
what?
say it's a gap.
No, no. It's just pressing buttons. Because you got to feel that kind of way if you're going to go for raw wild assault like that. But why not? Because MJ did not have any burst available to their name. That means you start out the round with little to no resources, and Yeji opting to spend here on burst.
But we've seen it time and time again. When Yeji doesn't have the burst available, that is when MJ starts to rock. There's the instant overhead. TK Misfinder sets up the card just to go for the kill there. Knew that the wall break wouldn't kill him. Wanted to keep Yeji locked down. Set point.
That was very, very calculated. Like, goes for draw, sits in the position where the forward tech is going to happen, is already in the face of Yeji. No escape. The jump in. No opportunity for burst to be spent anymore here from Yeji, who's already spent it on a wild assault to start.
In super again here.
It's such a tall order. We do have 50% available here. I think this is where we start to tilt, right? Where we not tilt, but actually up the ante and aggression. And MjKurase is going to meet that in kind with another perfect, a difficult match.
G-Tech also coming through with the 18 months. Welcome back and thank you. Here we go. First match of top 8 SQ versus Test Your Luck. What a whiff punish to kick things off. And the early burst from Test.
Yeah, I don't blame you here because you're getting ever closer to that corner and there will be no escape in the clutches of Ramlethal when controlled by SQ.
It was the IKEA shark chat, not the baby shark. But here we go. Rock's coming through. And this is a very difficult position for Naga, right? Being a big body character, it's the worst place you could be against Ring. Having to deal with those core explosions, but we're able to push our way out. Still a big uphill battle to climb, and we are not going to be able to climb that mountain. Gets caught in the backdash from the far slash.
Yeah, and that blood gauge was certainly building up. SQ was kind of counting on it, but given the opportunity, given the challenge, still trying to build up a little bit of burst with this positive bonus situation about to happen. Oh, thank God. Able to course direct with a Rekka there.
Test Your Luck hasn't really gotten a chance to play the game. There's the deflect shield into the Beyblade. Back in the neutral, but still trying to figure out a way to get in through these long-reaching buttons. White Wild Assault is one option into the PRC to pick up with the close slash.
Really good fast PRC here. Too far away for that DP. Nice block on YRC, but not blocking the burst. Expensive way to get out of that corner. Nice little backdash from Test Your Luck. Gotta be careful. Gage is building. SQ is certainly watching for it. The 5K max range pickup.
Here we go. YRC, get off of me. Still trying to stay close. You gotta watch out on the blood gauge here. Calling out the air dash. Beautiful play from Test Your Luck.
That was a Guilty Gear throw if I ever saw one.
To the overhead there with the DP.
We tried to start up right there. Either way, Test Your Luck trying to make the most of it right now. Fukyo to try to push to the corner, but 2K, 2D interrupt from SQ. A little bit of a fallout there.
I love this DP. The counter poking from Test Your Luck is getting better and better as these rounds are going on. Oh, but trying to go for a 6P there, it looked like getting caught by the counter hit. And not only that, thanks to the risk gauge, your life is forfeit.
Actually. Where are you flying out of?
Here we go, round starts. So we are just restarting game number 2 here. Act of God, you know. So we'll let it slide. Test Your Luck, starting off hyper aggressive.
Jesus. DP. Missed the second one, but we still got the throw thanks to PRC. I feel like we just relinquished ourselves to death at that point. Whoa! All right, cross under, not what Test Your Luck was looking for, but hey, we still got that corner position.
Yeah, but the White Wild Assault just to close the gap. Oh, that was a nice PRC, fast PRC to be able to break the wall there off of that confirm.
Nice. Oh, perfect. All right, hold on. Wait. I need a camera check for Test Your Luck. Is that actually Test Your Luck playing right now? Submit the stats.
I think so. That is turning it up to 11, pedal to the metal. That is how Test Your Luck likes to play.
Get in this call right now.
In between round interview.
Hey, was that you, bro? Yeah, it was me. Okay.
Test Your Luck in. That's crazy.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
A round start scenario now. There's the White Wall Assault coming through just to kick things off.
Certainly sends a message here. Far slash for far slash, and it works out in SQ's favor. No backdash though. Gonna get called out. Got the sword explosion.
Yeah, not able to pick up off the sword explosion though. So now backing up to create a little bit of space. I like that idea a lot. Trying to look for that whiff punish. And there we go. Mortal blows out the round.
Yeah, tried to make that call out here with the guard cancel. Just did not work out. Wall assault chase. SQ trying to make quick work to take the lead.
Positive bonus when we're already nearly at 50 meter. I like not trying to challenge there at round start either. Test Your Luck has consistently gone for either DP or White Wild Assault at round start, and feels like every single game we've seen him on stream.
Okay, well, final touch territory, and this is where Test Your Luck will really up the ante. Oftentimes, willing to spend into Blood Rage. Gold Burst attempt. It was supposed to be a regular burst attempt, I feel like, off of, some block stun. It just did not succeed.
And now that means that SQ is going to be up 2-1. So even with a little bit of a downtime between matches because of the connection, we still are able to stay hot on the sticks here and still able to maintain that lead.
Right. Okay, 2-1. See how explosive this round begins here for Test Your Luck. If we go for the Wild Assault attempt again, or just DP. I think Test Your Luck has been getting a little more aggressive here at these round starts. And of course, just makes a liar out of him. He goes for Fukio backwards. He's trying to fade out that far slash. He didn't want to try to get interrupted by SQ. Nice. Smothers the startup of, I think that was another heavy slash button here from SQ with that Wild Assault. Close slash does get burst out. Sorry, we got Clone to carry us over with the slash series.
Sends up the rock again. Counter hit 2S is going to connect. Tries to close the gap with the flip, but Test Your Luck was ready for it.
Fukio back. Doesn't want to get called out by that 2S. Yo, deep jump and Test Your Luck with the close slash open.
Perfect.
Oh. Hey! Wait!
This is just... Hold on.
Yeah.
I blinked for a second. We're at game 5 already.
Yeah,
this has just been an absolute bloodbath here. No pun intended.
Yeah, literally we just let SQ drop out, didn't continue the combo, and went for BSU. Just, yo, get Test Your Luck in this call right now. In fact, someone go over to Test Your Luck's house right now.
Yeah, just nasty work.
Don't dox him. I mean, just go over there and make sure that he's actually playing.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Go now, round start again with the DP. SQ tried to walk backwards, but got caught by the overhead. Burst to keep the aggression in the corner. And we're still sitting at really high blood here. And there it is. That was so smart. SQ recognized that after the two far slashes that we were going to try and go for bite, right? So just pressed.
Yep. And of course, that one thin, razor thin edge way that Test Your Luck likes to play, putting ourselves in the blood rage. SQ certainly taking advantage of the punish opportunity there to make sure we get the kill. Gold burst, so we get that positive bonus back.
Luck be a lady tonight here for Test Your Luck. Able to score the counter hit once again, putting SQ up against the ropes.
Just the re-jump. The slash series to dwindle away on that blood gauge with a heavy slash. Leap. RC going to get scooped, and that was a fast RC from SQ.
Into the blood-sucking universe. BSU for final game, final round. First match of top 8.
Test Your Luck is feeling good after Gobble this weekend.
You can see it, the confidence in his play, every decision.
There's our guard cancel, and finally working out here, able to get the far slash series. Yeah, gonna get called up on the falling scissors. 6B at that max range, gotta be careful. This next hit really needs to count now that we're at full screen. Just one more Fukio will put us over the edge of Blood Rage. Will that even matter? We got opened up. No hard knockdown, but the windshield wipers will certainly
This is actually
damage.
really interesting because now TestYourLuck has that white wall assault available.
Oh, he's so lucky. If he didn't get that hit on that slash series, we would not be dwindling down. We would be in Blood Rage, but we snipe out the jump. SQ should be able to finish, and does with the windshield wipers once again with a 3-2 victory. When is,
Just save
Chicago? Why do you choose bad things? You know.
Duel 1.
Well, here we go. We're about to get a good thing started here with Jack versus MJ.
Yeah, Jack already got the opener here. Just a quick little bit of concentration.
What is Malort? You don't need to know. Just say no. If someone offers it, there's the 5D.
It's gasoline.
Pretty much. It's diesel. Oh, and the empty jump into the throw. Vintage. And with the meaty close flash, able to close out the first round.
So this matchup in particular is like, you know, we both don't have reversals. We can respect that, right? And Happy Chaos has no respect for it.
No respect at all.
Good God. Roll through doesn't get blocked. Kurase has gotten a stray hit here and there. Not able to follow it up with anything quite yet. Nothing substantial. And a strong life lead for Jack.
Yeah, and one of the difficult things, obviously, Jack is being hyper-aggressive, but it's just hard for Johnny to get the room to set up cards anyway in neutral because Happy Chaos has incredible buttons, has access to the gunshot, and when you're trying to set up card, he's going to try and set up curse, right?
Yeah.
And now in this position, this feels like nearly impossible for Johnny. Johnny cannot dash block.
We already had the quick IBFD to get that additional space and opportunity for Jack to really get set up. Calls out the guard cancel by just taking a moment here, waiting for it to go away, and starts blasting. First game for Jack. Whose room is this? Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm about to say,
Where are
look
we?
at that wallpaper.
This is our room.
We moved houses. We
We
traded
did?
the dogs for a giant cat, bro.
What about my friends?
It's Jack's room. Jack's got the home field advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you know about having hosts?
Duel 1.
Here we go, round start scenario again. It's really going to be on MJ to try and close the gap here.
Yeah, it really is. So you do try to chase down, right? All those resources are available to Jack at round start, of course. You got a couple throws. Takes that quick draw just to get the guard crush.
Oh, fast RC into the empty throw. In a lot of scenarios with that, when you see the Ensenga and the fast RC, it's usually the double overhead there. But nice stuff from MJ. Still hasn't been able to close out the round yet. Is about to get sent through the wall with the super as well.
Final touch on both sides here. We do have plenty of resources available for Kurase. With the air-to-air. No way. Probably expected a burst. Not surprised that MJ gave it to Jack.
And able to actually grab him out of the skies from the vault as well.
I'll take that as the throne burst. Jeez. Very deep jump in here. Able to get a quick thought together. Get that wild assault after. 2 rounds in the chamber with 50% tension. We're gonna blast home.
Yeah, blast home and into the next game as well. 2-0 here for Jack up against MJ. It's so difficult for Johnny to really get the engine started in this matchup, right? Obviously, we've seen MJ be able to get some offense going, take some rounds here and there, But the problem is that you're not going to constantly be able to maintain that offense against Happy Chaos at all times. And if Jack can slip out and start playing neutral again, you're already at a disadvantage.
Yeah, and with so many tools, Jack's arsenal to be able to push out, right, and make that approach difficult. Like, even yourself, right, you have burst here. You do quickly close the gap after that card crush.
Yeah, but there's the burst and the clone as well.
One here. Okay.
Oh, Jimmy.
That's very good here. One more guard crush. Stays in the Guilty Gear zone out here. No escape and close slash pickup here. Kurase answering back to their first round.
That's good now. We just got to maintain that momentum. Double dash on in for the throw. We're leaning into throw a bit more heavily here.
Just letting you dwindle away on that FD. Oh, jump case. Still got her enough. That knockdown. Side swap potential coming up here for Jack. Ooh. Let me do it for you, says Kurase with a quick card setup.
Still not enough to close out the round, though. But we have such a massive life lead that, yeah, we don't even need to engage, right? Let Jack play and react to what's happening. Unfortunately, we didn't make the right reaction, and now Jack has the hard knockdown.
You weren't expecting Happy Chaos to roll around on the ground for you.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's not like this. Kurase blocked YRC, but a trade in favor of Kurase here. MJ putting a game on the board finally.
But still, again, uphill climb. I don't think we've been able to see the reverse 3-0 yet tonight. We've gotten to some scenarios where we have gotten to game 5, but no one has been able to take it the full reverse 3-0. Will MJ be able to break that curse on stream?
We shall see. It went back and forth in that previous set, right, with SQ and Test Your Luck. We do even have the rest of top 8 locked in, right? Luke is out there with Rat, and also MFCR making it up against Marvelo. Knockdown. Nice. Block the first tap dust, but Jack still sticking with that layer 1. Ooh. Good hit right there on the slash. Ooh, roll through, no bullets. Could have been much worse for MJ here. Things are slowly getting worse, actually, after the second interaction here.
Yeah, there's the 2S dashing on forward. Now you have to weather the storm in the corner. Tries to jump out, but gets blocked right back in with the 5P. And that's going to be a round again in Jack's favor. Now sitting at set point.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
And navigate that space again, but the 5K does find the mark here as Kurase tries to back off with a little bit of breathing room.
There we go, misstep on in. Oh no, we didn't think that we were actually going to be able to hit that. Instead, this time we confirm into the Joker trick.
Yeah, the hurt box on the card slices is actually deceptively large.
Oh, and speaking about large also, the sucker punch there with the 6S.
Not out of the woods yet though, like Jack still has opportunity. The YRC does save MJ a little bit here in that corner pressure. Missing the break on the card slice off the misfinder there. That actually helps out MJ a little bit because the next misfinder does open up a guard break.
Whoa, what was that? That was like a forward. Somehow we turned around and forward dash away.
I think that was Vault, right?
I don't
so
even
quick.
know.
It looked like it was a Vault that hit.
That looked so bizarre. It looked like he went like turned around and forward dash.
Right.
But anyway, still able to take the round, staying alive here. Able to score the throw. Ooh. Oh no! MJ got caught. What were we going for there? Got caught with the counter hit.
Going for a far slash here though. Has to burst here because that would have led to your death. Too far away for the 2S, and we just sit right on top of the clone for the finish here.
And now our winners finals is locked in. Jack versus SQ.
What's your names? What are y'all doing to me?
Just in time for the winner's side here of top 8 with MFCR versus Marvelo.
Duel 1.
The last TNS you're going to see Marvelo on Chipp.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Well, we'll see. We'll
I
see.
think he's going to take it out with Slayer.
We'll see. We'll also see if Marvelo does advance to the top 8 here. Already stripping away the first burst of the match from MFCR. Marvelo also returning one in kind because the damage is certainly adding up as MFCR finds the opener a back turn 5K. Excellent YRC though.
Ooh, and an excellent whiff punish there on that whiff 2D.
I think he tried to start up a PRC right there. I saw a little bit of the blue drift coming through.
He's gonna be able to close up the round. Just crushing the Chipp guts.
That piano breakdown was perfect time because it just went downhill for Marvelo right there, and Marvelo died.
Bro, when the music matches the action, you love it. You love to see it. And oh my god, you love to see that confirm as well. Into the dash up throw, is in back turn, unstance, throw again, PRC. Not enough to close out the round though.
Tall order for Marvelo. Certainly normal territory for any Chipp player, right? Oh, but the throw. I tried to build you guys up for a wonderful comeback here, and it just was not there.
It's tough. It's tough, especially against Leo, right? Because you have to take risks. You have to put that pressure up. But if you get hit by one DP, that's it. It's over. And with the meter that MFCR was sitting on, you block a DP, and now you're in a mix-up. And it's over.
And what if he decides to run at you and go right through you? Do I 2K it? Do I throw it?
It is so difficult not to get randomly clipped by Leo. You know what I mean? That's what makes comebacks against Leo so difficult. Immediate burst there, just trying to maintain that positioning on screen, but it's not going to work out. MFCR smartly running through.
Hard knockdown.
Oh
slashes here. And yeah, look at the risk gauge building up though. Just outside of that 50% tension range, and thanks to this PRC, able to coast carry. Oh no, you can't knock at the door!
Yeah, so Zerka Barrage going for the full confirmed there, 100 meter to close out the round. Harassing the light almost here. Beautiful just block on the first hit of that Rekka, but answers back with a 6P. When in doubt, 6P out.
Flash kick out of the corner though. Nice whip punish, 2D pickup. Nice block of the overhead here, but MFCR quickly being overwhelmed by the offense from Marvelo. Pushing forward with that delay, because we don't want to get called out by a flash kick here. Final bit of HP left from MFCR. Got the jump in. Nice, Marvelo.
Clean work. Our snare, we're rushing right on in again. You can see the just blocks here from MFCR, but still trying to find that gap. But just block from Marvelo, but tried to go for the backdash and got caught. Your health bar, good lord.
Well, you know, just guilty here.
Wake up with a Beta Blade. Get off me. There's the throw.
Oh, yes. Excellent PRC. Goes for jump P this time. Doesn't want to get their DP blocked. No, the backdash. Going to get called out, but we have burst on deck. Unfortunately, went in at the wrong time. Going to get called out by the massive counter hit. MFCR stealing back another game.
And that is 2-0 now. Again, we have not been able to break, and we've not been able to get those reverse 3-0s, right? So Marvelo has a tall hill to climb here. Gonna have to scrape and claw if we want to stay inside top 8.
Absolutely. It's, yeah, especially playing Chipp, right? You know, any moment can just spell disaster against a character like Leo because he has so many ways to confirm big damage. The plus frames and expecting maybe the DP, and there it is. Our patience does pay off.
All right, safe jump situation here into the RC, trying for multiple overheads.
Nope, not close enough with the 2K interrupt. The corner we go. There's your escape, but Piercy's still chasing it. There's no escape from the clutches of Leo. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, all that air movement just to get sent through the wall again, and now it is set point here for MFCR.
Off in the corner we go with 5K. Finally cracks open.
A hard knockdown here. This is the biggest lead that Marvelo has gotten so far, but can we maintain it, Zero?
I still think that Chipp says Cristiano Gucci on that. There's 100% fact. Doesn't say it here, but
Bro doesn't even speak Japanese. There's the hard knockdown, the Uzumaki Barrage, better believe it. But wow, what a BRC. Now MFCR trying to end Marvelo's career here. Dash through to the other side, but there's the throw. Marvelo finally getting around.
oh, very scary scenario here because, again, one single counter hit from Leo can really turn it around, and that 2S is certainly a start. Our point, quick 2K. No.
When the DP, MFCR was just waiting for any flinch there from Marvelo to let it rip.
No kidding. Delay on the Rekka series allows for the dash up 2P, and overhead connects. We try to FD our way out of there, but Marvelo caught on the back foot right now. MFCR is just smothering a lot of these defensive options. Quick dash up 2K. Rekka finds the mark. Just let it burst.
Yeah, but 100 meter here on MFCR's side. This is going to be so difficult for Marvelo. The vintage Leo with 2D into DP into Alt F4.
Chaos versus Millia Rage from Rat, because the exact same scenario might be happening here in terms of setups, in terms of trying to steal back turns, because counter hit is certainly going to be at the forefront of this matchup here.
But the quest for the cheese not over yet here for Rat. Still smell it, and gonna be able to get the wall break here very early on with the Wild Assault. God, I love that. That is like Bad Moon Fast RC is so sick. And the raid from Marvelo, thank you so much. And great stuff tonight, Marvelo. We'll be in the Slayer trenches next week, don't worry, buddy.
It's the jump slash finish here. Already got the cross under from the curse, right? So Rat being as much of a threat as to be against Happy Chaos. Good block. Out of the roll through and still gonna get scooped up for it. Oh, from downtown, didn't pump the brakes at all. It does get a massive counter hit combo.
Yeah, and look at the damage that Millia gets now in these corner combos thanks to Artemis. That is such a huge buff for her. What a great special move.
Absolutely. And here, dash up, couple 2Ps, Lush Shaker to keep a safe distance away, and I can't believe Gunshot whiffed.
And then the execution. Rat getting game number 1.
Oh, man.
See, I've always liked this matchup for Millia as well, because Millia's movement is her greatest asset, meaning that she can really close in the gap and get on top of Happy Chaos really quickly.
That's true. Yeah, because you're not giving Happy Chaos the opportunity to get that lock on the Gunshot, right? Even the way that Rat is closing the gap against Luke, there's no curse opportunity, so we don't get the faster lock on target, right? It's all hip fire. And to your point, the way that Millia moves on the screen, she's already gone in 60 seconds against Luke in a lot of these corner interactions here. So we have to rely on strong defense. We do get a couple rolls from Luke that are successful, but it's certainly a scramble in this type of situation after an immediate knockdown.
Keeping it up. I love the just block there. Able to block the 5D. And 5D of Rat's own connects. Takes the opportunity to go for a JH. But wow. The hair car unfortunately putting us in the corner. And Rat, even with a burst of his own, isn't able to escape. Is going to get sent through the wall with the Deus Ex Machina.
You just don't give Millia the chance to escape. Not at all.
You can't. You have to lock her down. Keep her caged. You can't let that bird fly.
Be low here. Can't believe it's still gonna cross up again into the corner, and Artemis finding the mark, but not able to get the follow-up here. Very quick stagger recovery from Luke.
And another round in Rat's favor there. Just doing so good, maneuvering through a lot of this neutral. Not allowing Luke to get too comfortable either. And JH has really been the bread and butter. Lands for the empty low. Beautiful staircase combo.
Heavy does get blocked. Did you get out of this corner opportunity, but open up after low? Not quite. Yep. Quick lust shaker. Take aim. Wild assault to get the guard can or guard crush. Excuse me. You just get one more bullet in the chamber.
But what a conversion off of that 6P there. Rat, yeah, smartly bursting, doesn't want to get sent through the wall and give Luke even more resources, but it doesn't matter. If you won't go through one wall, you're going to go through the other.
Two walls here. Take your pick. Even leaving that clone behind, too. Like, abandoning that defensive option, right, just to get the close-up against Rat, to follow through with that 6S. Obtaining victory, but this cross-through, this is the time that Rat has been able to do it. This time, finding success here. Artemis got burst out, but even this counter hit with Hair Car, Wild Assault to hold on to Meter for our next interaction here. He got the confirm off Bad Moon. Good call from Rat. Great resource management to steal back the second game.
And now up 2-0 again. Zero, we keep getting put in this scenario where these players have to make a reverse 3-0, but no one has been able to do it tonight, which is kind of strange because I feel like normally in TNS, we see these matches go the distance. We see these players really lock in and bring it back and make those adjustments.
Yeah, you're totally right, because last week was certainly a testament to that, where every single set was certainly going the distance here. I think we only have one set last week, maybe two, that went 3-1. So getting to this point in the bracket with so many strong victories. Our first game of the night on top 8 was SQ and Test Your Luck with a 3-2 set. Almost going that distance. Don't remind Duelist. Duelist, it wasn't that bad, was it? I mean, come on, it wasn't that bad. I mean, we made it to midnight. You know, it's that bad.
Let's see, is Luke going to be able to bring it all the way back?
Back Dash's quick disc set up there. And again, like I was saying, you can't lock on target against Millia because how fast she's moving. She's trying to get a 5P anti-air here. But finding the Barrik here with that close slash. Or 6P, excuse me.
And again, just the air movement. Air superiority here for Millia, able to escape from the corner. Pressure is on once again. Catching Luke with the overhead.
No lust shaker there, goes for low car and fast RC low. I love how that has changed entirely for Millia, because it was Rat, right, that kind of opened up with going Hair Car and going red RC fast high, and now it's opted to fast low because we've seen it so much. Counter hit, your clone is useless at this range. Artemis to close it out.
We're mixing up the offense so much that when the gaps do happen, Luke isn't ready for them. You saw there earlier on, Rat, like 3 times in a row, was stealing turns back with the command dash over and over and over. That was the opportunity for Luke to escape, but just wasn't ready for it.
And it's getting a little overwhelming here, it seems, from Luke, as we got this 50% life lead burst available for Luke. We'll see how we utilize it. The throw is the start. Close, let you waste away on the FD. Jeez, almost no resources left. 2P, no confirm. This one would certainly confirm. We have to go for first. An unfortunate far slash opportunity there. Let's get with top slash Luke. Good carry.
Throw check in the air. JS is able to connect, and there it is. Rat with the 3-0 over Luke, moving on to the loser side of the bracket.
You know, living up to the name. We apologize here. You got a minute to go before you can watch. But if you are subscribed, we're watching this right now. Or you're watching on YouTube, thank you so very much. We've lost all the in-betweens. You're here match to match. Oh, they're letting intros rock. They recognize the mistake that they've made.
They said as they're still playing, let the intros go. Leo likes to talk big game. Nago's so
What
cool.
the heck? MFCR?
Skip? No, that had to be Test Your Luck skipping MFCRs. That's a power move. You know what it is when you skip your opponent's intro?
He just ran in, too. You see how quickly Test Your Luck closed the gap? It's an answer.
That is like a statement right off the bat. But MFCR willing to answer it.
PRC for what cause?
Into the 2K trade for both players.
Slash series. Backwards Fukyo. Still able to close with White Wild Assault. There is RC available. Nice backdash, but don't you forget the parry.
Oh, we are reaching. Reach for the skies there. MFCR able to take the first round. Beautiful confirm.
Absolutely. Okay, and you caught the Fukyo. The moment of recovery. MFCR able to scoop it up. Nice 5P. Hold out the dash through.
That's so important to be able to call out these dash throughs and these run throughs. It's interesting. Test Your Luck has been really good at reacting to the dash throughs from in back turn, but so far hasn't been able to block a run through. And
so-
are we dash?
Yes, we are. It's so interesting that we go for guard cancel, but MFCR did Wild Assault. And in that clash, MFCR went no. You had the answer in the guard cancel. There it is. Long enough, but now you have to try to survive the fireball onslaught. There's nothing you could do when MFCR is literally a chip stone throw away from victory.
Again, yeah, we mentioned it before when MCR was on screen. It is really, really difficult to not just get clipped by Leo throughout a set.
Right.
So when you're in a situation where you have to make nearly a perfect, a frame, a 1 HP perfect comeback, it's like one of the most impossible things in this game.
Yeah, you have to FD like crazy. You better hope that you have all the resources in the world in your favor, and that the Leo player is so committed to shooting fireballs, but at the worst times.
Oh, round start going for the 5K.
Expecting burst is certainly not coming. You go for Wild Assault to strip a little bit more, so you continue chipping away. Yo, there's the DP if you were looking for it here. Risk gauge, try to dwindle away, but more Wild Assault.
Look at that next hit, but we DP through. Test Your Luck just has not been able to get that 5D off whenever someone is at full risk. Oh, but PRC down. Ooh, not quite able to pick up though, and that's gonna be a huge punish into the RC. Fukyo to the other side with the wall break as well. 6H.
Another one's yet. You gave respect a 50-meter, and White Wild Assault was a great call.
Absolutely a great call there to be able to close out the round. You can get some more of that burst gauge back this time. But now we already put ourselves into level 3 blood there with the DP and the Beyblade.
Little guard crush right there. Opportunities are opening up here for MFCR. The back turn slash has meter.
Still not enough to get the kill, but again, this is pretty much like a checkmate scenario, right? MFCR is sitting on burst, sitting on 50 meter. What do you do here? You can't even block a DP.
Gotcha. PRC with the quick reactions. Test Your Luck, testing the reactions of MFCR, and clearly it was a mistake.
And again, not being able to react to the run through, but this time Deflect Shield actually does create a nice little bit of space. Still put right back into the wall, up against the ropes, trying to swing back, but gets caught by the knee.
5K. Side slot, no backdash for you. The 2D will find its mark. MFCR looking to close this one out. Guard cancel works out. It's so good for Nagoriyuki, right? Because you get the opponent in the perfect spot to be hit by slash series right after guard cancel. So it's an excellent follow-up.
Well, now we're following things up here with the super. Not going to be quite enough to kill, even with the extra wall break damage, I don't think. No, still alive. 1 pixel remaining.
DP from full screen.
I mean, it was literally just to do exactly what it accomplished, right? It was to bait out the burst. That's all it was.
Bait out the burst, and it covers the wake-up opportunity, which you'd be insane, right? What does Leo really do? There's no way you would run up into Nagoriyuki after a knockdown like that. After a hard knockdown. So, yeah, baiting a reaction.
Duel 1.
Competitive set so far, 1 apiece. Round start scenario. TestYourLuck again going for the 5K. You know, that reminds me that Slayer in Exert in the matchup against Leo, that's what you do at round start with Slayer. You just press 5K because in Exert, Leo doesn't have anything that can beat that. So just kind of interesting. Just 5K vampire things.
See, that's what I'm saying. You already got your vamp. Why do you need Slayer again, you know?
Uh-oh, right into the super, and that should be the round here. Absolutely, the 1,000-year blood war.
TestYourLuck really trying to answer back, but no resources at round start, so back with Fukio and a clone is the option. Oh, you can't be throwing there the close slash. A little bit out of range there for Leo to get scooped up by TestYourLuck. Turbulence, no cross under, no side swap.
Nope, but does catch the backdash, and that's going to be the round there, closing things out with the 6K.
Cancels out a stance to go in the back turn throw.
Wake up gold burst, able to get underneath the DP. We could have got a lot more off of that, but it's all right. Still course correcting, but now we're scrambling, dropping everything everywhere. Blocks the burst though.
All right, everything's looking really good for TestYourLuck right now. Nice finish though.
That was a scary, scrambly situation there in the end, but TestYourLuck able to bait out the burst, going up 2-1.
I mean, it was looking very strong there for MFCR, like just overwhelming, and here we are with TestYourLuck. Able to still find those big hits, big follow-ups.
Remember, this is TestYourLuck's, or excuse me, MFCR's last life, being in the loser side of the bracket here. TestYourLuck looking to get a TNS win coming off of the GOML win.
That's true, yeah. Sitting hot right now, but on the loser side of things here for TNS. Let's see if we make a comeback here. I think it's all winner side for TestYourLuck at Gobble, though. A little bit different here. Still a few more fights on the way.
Yeah, I mean, had an incredibly close set against SQ, right? So looking to get the chance at having that run back. First has to go through MFCR, who right now is not going to go down without a fight. Gets the positive bonus.
PRC, all right, we got that BSU. Lens and not quite getting this. There it is. I was wondering.
I love the laugh.
This is a joyous time. You're actually kind of strong.
Right, 2K 2D, but yeah, the gap between the 2K and the 2D is just enough for a flash kick.
Got that line, 2S, but with punishable. That recovery, got to be careful when you press those. Oh, very tricky stuff, the jump P. What's that drift? Tough scenario here, MFCR trying to catch up. Wild Assault to continue the corner pressure. Uh-oh. Blade comes through, but we don't have any meter here. If we try to go, it's a range the throw right after super full. No! We're already committed to the slash series. Little backdash 2K, 2D, and 2ADP. All acronyms for the finish here. TestYourLuck stealing the round.
I can't believe he DP'd into DP. That was crazy.
It's MFCR for you there. 5K, a back turn. I wonder, because he could have gone for jump slash right there to try to stop the approach from MFCR, but still having the patience to find our hit. MFCR turn it around 2-all.
Yeah, well, what we are going to be moving on to is a Game 5. Game 5 between these two. Wouldn't want to see it any other way. And the craziest part about this is only losers quarters. This is just to get into losers semis, not even losers finals.
It's rounding out the top 6, yeah. Like,
top 8 is wild.
This is how condensed the competition can be at a TNS. You almost say it every week, but it's fact, right? One of the largest online Guilty Gear Strive brackets in the world?
Yeah, in the world. Consistently over 200 players every single week here. There we go, able to score the throw. Run through to the other side. Super. Maybe not enough kill.
Not quite. Prominence burn, not getting there. Knock at the door with 5P. All right, you will connect.
And again, this is a tall order. Let's see if TestYourLuck can serve it up.
Let's not count out the explosive. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Before you go 5P.
Oh, what was I thinking? Just Nagoriyuki, right? What could he possibly do?
Oh no, the whiffed burst. This is not good, but neither is that back throw. Immediately, TestYourLuck turning his luck around. Baits out the DP with the patience.
TestYourLuck remembers. This kid's gonna DP here at any given moment. Let me give some respect. What a throw tag.
Scores a throw of his own. Immediately into back turn. Counter hit. Overhead. Get the plus frames on the axe kick. Send out the super. You're still alive. But the hard knockdown and 50-meter here for MFCR means that one more mix-up. There's the run-through. TestYourLuck did not block a single run-through that set, Zero.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I know Rat. Rat does have a Nago.
Okay.
But I'm curious why we bring the Nago into this matchup in particular.
Maybe he doesn't want to get locked down by draw in this one, right? I mean,
I could see that, but I feel like Millia is really good at just maneuvering around.
Right.
Doesn't even have to really worry about the cards. He just circumvent them all together, whereas Nago could definitely get locked down. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Starting things off. Back is up against the wall. There's the Beyblade on out. Immediately into the super. I like what I'm seeing.
Just a quick call. That was very fortunate that MjKurase missed that card for Rat. It did allow for that Beyblade to pop through. Guard crush.
Ooh, great defense. But tried to go for the throw. The little in and out, the hokey pokey there from MJ. Able to get the counter hit close slash. Just Nago things.
Sorry, you said hokey pokey.
Yeah, you put 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Just right, I'm like, there ain't no win. This man said hokey pokey.
6K to close the gap. Into the white wild assault. No counter poking for you when your back is up against the wall. Ooh, but the air deal, I like that.
Nice. Explosive here.
Not going for the wall break. Wants to keep Rat locked down. Don't give him any breathing room to go back to neutral.
Yeah, that PRC was a great call here from MjKurase. It looked like the start up a misfinder there, if not like a jump slash. Able to get out of that range there, away from an anti-air opportunity, such as a B or even 6B, no less.
I mean, this Nago is looking very well practiced right now, Zero.
Yeah, I mean, looking pretty strong for what this is, right? Like, we are very well used to Rat playing on Millia, and I think I've only seen Rat maybe play Nagoriyuki like once. Yeah, very.
I've definitely only seen it one time. It has almost always been the Millia. But the defense, but we have 100-meter though. The layers upon layers of mix up here. Johnny's so difficult to block for these big bodies.
Yeah, because I mean, what can Nagoriyuki really do there? We could try to go for our DP opportunity, but once you're getting guard crushed by deals so often, like, and 100-meter behind it, it is kind of difficult to get out of the round. We had just gotten that burst too, so we were slowly building up, but the final hit activated burst at that point. Like, that wasn't always there for Rat, unfortunately, in that corner. I was watching that build up very carefully.
All right, let's see round start situation here. I'm curious if Rat will maybe take a page out of TestYourLuck's book and go for round start DPs, right?
Yeah, maybe round start DP. We did see that round start White Wild Assault too.
Oh, this time we try to go for round start Beyblade, but remember, Beyblade did get nerfed, so round start Beyblade is not as potent of a tool as it used to be.
Low slash carry though. Nice misfinder here. It's staying right on top of the card because that is perfect position to try to get the guard crush. There's your draw. Side swap here to get a safe landing opportunity. And this is how you try, like, you fight against Nagoriyuki by trying to outzone with Johnny here. You do get guard crushes. You make it a little difficult for even Beyblade opportunities there. No. Oh, what a 6P!
Yeah, very well placed, but gets caught. Sweep the leg. 2S comes through. And just the menacing walk down for the Wild Assault. Yeah, just trying to react to any flinch there from MJ with that White Wild Assault. Fortunately, it was just not close enough to blow up the misfinder.
2S counter hit. Next to the draw. Able to get the misfinder. Carry.
Coming mix up. Guard break. Oh my god, we just keep setting up cards. Oh. Then the sweet chin music counter hit. Tuning up the band. MJ looking to go up 2-0.
Block. Oh. Trying to keep up with the speed of Nagoriyuki there is a difficult task. Going to get scooped up, and now we're trying to play in the mid-range, right? You try to go up against Johnny right now to call out the approach. Heavy slash.
Uh-oh, and Senga counter hit. You're going through the wall. There's the JD. But we answer back with a White Wild Assault.
Oh, I'm very surprised that the BSU missed, and Super not finding the punish. Nice little pickup from Rat here. Not quite closing out the round though.
Oh no, and gets caught with the low misfire. In dire straits, but has Wild Assault available if you're willing to spend it. Doesn't need to. 2K comes through, and this is huge for Rat now. Gonna have nearly full burst going into this next round.
Enough. Get gold burst. That's a positive opportunity there, but my goodness, Rat with the counter hit. Block on 6P.
Oh, and here we go. Sliced and diced. Nice with the reversal super. Massive lead.
Really fighting for this round here. Oh, beautiful PRC to cancel out of our super, just get the throw. But that's a minor victory right there for Rat, despite the White Wild Assault not connecting.
Absolutely, as you're able to get 100 meter off of the table from MJ. But now you're back up against the wall, and you're about to get sent right through it. Positive bonus, 100 meter right back again. No shot, catches the Fukil backwards with the Joker trick. 2-0 now for MJ.
Fastest draw in the West. Unbelievable.
He's so cool. The cowboy
he's so
pirate
cool,
samurai,
but he's
bro.
so dumb.
He's a cowboy pirate samurai. Sounds like something that an elementary school kid dreams up. You just add astronaut onto that.
I mean, doesn't he ride like an airship, right? So you're almost there. Doesn't know how to spell, do taxes.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
He doesn't need all. That's what May's for.
Oh, okay. Oh, close slash. Nice. After all that defense, get rewarded with a single misfinder to at least return into the mid-screen.
Nice. All right, really into the super to get the hard knockdown.
Horizontal misfinders here, of course, and with another draw a little bit too far away for that guard cancel. That's all right. You still got to snipe out.
Yo, bro,
Shimmy into jump. Misfire.
Oh, and trying to go for the Nsenga anti-air, just a little too short on it though. And now Rat sitting on a lot of meter. Bloodsucking Universe, it's party time. But the 2S beating out the Beyblade, stopped short to the other side. Instant overhead, not enough to get the kill, but any touch will do it, and the 6P does.
Strong 6P follow up here. Tried to go for Nsenga right there.
Oh, we're okay. You know what? I respect it.
But Nsenga?
No, I respect Rat just going straight into Blood Rage. Why not?
That's, yeah. You sealed your fate at this point, though. MjKurase will take it 3-0. Here, Ramlethal certainly with the larger gun.
Duel 1.
That's a sword.
Let's rock.
Yeah, but it opens up with like a laser.
I guess you're right. A laser
I am. It happens.
Oh, here we go. Stagger close slash pressure. Delayed Rekka's able to hit on the last hit into the fast RC. Huge confirm. Oh, I forgot. Ram was a shooting type character.
Yeah, you think I'm lying here? Like, thought you knew guilty to your jobber. What are you doing?
Duel 2. Let's rock.
A gun sword, Trigun. Don't you mean Final Fantasy?
Don't you mean Gunnex sword? Amateurs. Anyway. That too. Blasting off again is going to be SQ. Turn things around for Jack here.
Yeah, just going right on in. Not actually opting to just set up the curse. Instead, wants to be aggressive.
I mean, you have meter on the side of SQ that does give windshield wiper opportunity, and I think we probably want to get that off the table as soon as possible.
We are only down to 2 bullets. Able to backdash there with the 5K. Beautiful stuff. And gets the focus as well. Good lord.
No, yo, the cool look.
He's too
Can't
nice.
be mad. That was cool.
He's too nice.
That was really cool. That was the most anime roll ever. Like, that is cool.
Roll right through the Mortal Vato. That is a tactical roll if I've ever seen one. Tactical burst there from SQ. Just kicking down the clones there with the 5K.
Gonna have to hold on to the weight of the sword. Mortal Vato. Trying to draw that line with the 2S, but it's gonna get Wire Seed out. Right back at you with SQ, spending the last bit of our burst meter in this final round of the first game. Just a guard cancel, try to get some room. A little far slash. Ooh.
Great defense there, blocking those overhead, but is going to get caught with the whiff punish on the far slash into Deus Ex once again, and Jack closes out game number 1. A.B.A should have a 50% chance of hard knocking down himself. You gotta give him the brawl chip mechanic.
I was processing that, and I was just about to write. What do you just want to play Smash Bros. Brawl again?
That game exists.
No. It's not Smash Bros. Brawl because it's locked to one character. Only one character would have it.
One. You're right. You're right.
It's not that bad. It's just bad for one player.
Well, let's see if SQ can trip up Jack going into this next match, though.
Yeah, we saw a lot of 2S's. That is certainly a great button for SQ, right? Just to kind of throw that line against Chaos. Quick 5K interrupt. We've lost the sword. Needs a bit more time before we get it back.
PRC back, dash up, close slash. Fortunately, didn't have any resources there for the hard knockdown, so we are going back to neutral, but we have a massive life lead.
Get that throw. Do another one here. Jack really trying to mount this comeback. Good IB right there.
Yeah, the IB actually messed up SQ's dash forward. And now immediately, just like that, taking the lead.
Got our 2S and burst back for the next round. Honestly, what started off as a really bad round for Jack, just everything's looking up.
Yeah, absolutely. Stocks are rising. Even that trade, not too bad. But trying to focus right in SQ's face is not the play. End up having to spend your burst to make sure you don't take a chunk of damage and get set to the wall.
A little backdash to avoid the gunshot, no concentration, so it's a huge opportunity for SQ if she gets a chance. Oh boy.
So that chance might be slipping away now, Zero.
No kidding. Damage is really adding up for Jack right now. In a positive way. Not quite there with any resources, but at the very least, we got some concentration in. And my goodness, Rock to pull it right back in. The Wild Assault carry for corner with 100 tension.
Oh, it just goes for the... Yeah, we wanted the reset there because we knew that the wall break wouldn't kill. Tried to go for the deflect shield, but got your soul snatch. Jack up 2-0. So what does SQ do here? I mean, again, put in the scenario you have to make the reverse 3-0, right?
Right.
We've seen it so many times tonight. It's kind of unbelievable, and that's a lot of dogs.
Yes, there are a lot of dogs in this house.
I just noticed it. Had to make that observation.
I was first. It's the hokey pokey, and it's suddenly holy dogs! Like you are here making an analysis, and it's suddenly dogs.
I mean, I was just struck by it. Just like Jack was struck by this wall break here.
Back in, frame traps. Right in the corner, able to sneak in that throw. Yeah, we can set this home here, windshield wiper. And a couple times now, we've had these shatters where we don't have hard knockdown options. Because we spent so much on Wild Assault to get the corner, which is great, right? Because you build that positive bonus if you get the shatter. But we've seen a handful of times here with Jack being able to kind of get an opportunity to fight back against SQ on the next interaction, whether it be clone or backdash setup.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well said. And SQ having to shut that all down right now. Really taking charge in this game here. I mean, this is kind of common for SQ. Once she gets pushed into the corner, is down to her last life, that's when she really starts to turn up the heat. The engine starts to rev.
All right, so we got the overdrive here. Massive catch-up game here. Jack trying to keep things simple. The max range 2S. And that's such a scary spot to contend against Ram. With the 100 meters, it could have been a far slash opportunity. Heavy slash would have been spectacular for SQ there.
And then just gets clipped by the bullet here. Set point now for Jack. Trying to close this out 3-0 in this winner's finals. Oh, nasty work.
Yeah, just get the guards crush right there. Able to sneak in a roll. Throw right after it. Yeah, we are whittling away at SQ's health with all this chip damage. Clone is up. You try to knock out the clone, but you still get a punish there.
And the just block, able to get the punish with the 5K, 2-frame just block, and ready to react in time. Jack moves on to grand finals. To note is that MJ is only one of 2 players so far tonight who has actually taken a game off of Jack.
Oh, wow.
The other player being Bozo.
The clown?
Yeah, it went to a 3-2 set with Jack. So MJ, of course, trying to get that run back to MFCR. Wants to cement this crazy run through loser side. Both of them have a lot to fight for. And right now, MFCR taking the lead with that knockdown.
That Wild Assault there, lots to build up. With the 6P. We're booed with a $5 contribution. This 2D counter hit is for you, and it got cut short. Unbelievable. Cross it.
Stick to the script, MJ. Over the PRC to try and chase down the backdash.
Unfortunately, Guard Crush right there. Can't take your turn back. And I love that MJ will advance just far enough to make sure that card placement is still a threat. But 5K will get a quick misfire interrupt.
Should be able to close up the round here. Yep, RC sent through the wall. Wall break damage will be enough to do it. No, it's not. Are you kidding me?
There we go.
And also, I just have to say, MJ makes Johnny look like the movement is look like he's easy to use when it comes to
yeah.
It's just so fluid on the movement end of things. And this character feels stiff when you play him.
Yeah, everything looks very overwhelming in the hands of MjKurase, and it certainly is. But being able to hit this level of play, kind of like Johnny in the past, right? To get to that high tier ceiling, not necessarily saying that Johnny is top tier in this game, but to get to that peak optimization of Johnny, that skill ceiling is so tall, and Kurase, living up to the MJ portion of their name, the royal heiress, is able to excel that way.
And I just love the way that we're using Misfinders as pokes too. Misfinder as a poke is not as strong as you would think, depending on your range, but MJ has the spacing down to a T to make sure he doesn't get punished.
And that just goes to show the possibilities behind character specialists, right? Which we do get traditionally in Guilty Gear, right? Like, you are in the trenches with your character to get perfect victories like this. You're working to find solutions to the weaknesses that your character has, and sometimes you gotta work harder than other characters, but you still have all the tools in your arsenal, in your kit, that you are utilizing time and time again against your opponents to really overwhelm them in the way that MJ does. And Sin is certainly overwhelming me with this glorious $10 contribution for the players. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. And you talked about that skill ceiling with Johnny and how high it is. You can see that in play with a lot of these top-level Johnny players, is that you never see a regular roaming cancel from these guys, all right? It is always fast RC because that is required to play Johnny at a decent level.
Sin says, thanks for making my graveyard shifts bearable. You're quite welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in as well.
Absolutely, always happy to be here on the mic for all of you, and always happy to watch some good Guilty Gear. Right now, though, MJ not happy to be in this corner. There's the run through into the confirm. Definitely going to hold on to the burst for the next round.
Damage dealt by MFCR. Of course, a classic Leo Whitefang round, but Kurase has turned it around before, as we saw in the last round there. Jump back heavy with MFCR to maintain that offense. Overhead, ducked a little bit too early there.
Over the Gen K, able to hit on the other side. Nice fake out there, going into the misstep backwards to pull out the DP from MFCR, but flips right on into the Berserker Barrage, into the RC with the wall break. Absolutely gonna be enough. MFCR ties things up 1-1.
Okay. And that's just a glance at what it's like on the other side, right? Because Johnny, again, not having a reversal opportunity outside of meter, has to be very strong on defense. And we're seeing the space that Kurase is playing at and preemptively setting up cards just to shut down some of that offense from MFCR. We interrupt on some flash kicks with Misfinder card explosion. You get that guard crush, so Johnny can actually make that close approach and continue pressure in the corner. You see, it's a very active character. That's what makes Johnny so tricky to play.
Absolutely. So many inputs per second.
Yeah.
And then also just having to play him on defense too is an absolute nightmare. He doesn't have any really strong defensive tools, so you really have to be creative and utilize those system mechanics. Right now though, MJ sent through the wall. Definitely up against the ropes here and sent straight to the next round.
Oh my goodness.
That was a sick combo and a sick $2 contribution from Medium Hat Logan coming through. We got Big Hat Logan, we got Medium Hat Logan. Where's Little Hat Logan?
That's a good question.
One day.
Too small. Rush. Forward approach here with another low misfinder. Tap dust on the blue beat combo for a full pickup.
Sweet damage as well. Immediately goes for the 6K round for Mario. Gets the pickup. Yeah, that tumble there that you get at the end allows you to combo into the Joker trick.
Like the quick little call out with the backdash into low misfinder to make sure that you can escape or relatively safely because it keeps MFCR in place. The throw being tossed in. Good round for MJ. draw too far to take advantage of it here, but that card's still in the background. Might not matter though with this quick turbulence.
And with his positive bonus as well.
Look at that screen as Johnny gets blasted off the next stage. That's Cell.
I hear the Tom scream coming through. Delonimus coming through with 9 months as well.
Replace all Super Saiyan charge-ups with Tom screen.
Is there a wall break mod for that, for this game?
There is actually. There is a. I've heard it. It's out there.
But MJ taking the lead here, 2-1. So smooth. The best Johnny in North America at the moment. The most consistent Johnny in North America.
Yeah, that's a big call out there. And to your point, like you said, it's not easy to put Johnny up on this level. That's why we really don't see the one, but there are other Johnnies out there, but the consistency is key here. And you can see that MjKurase, even when met with a matchup as dangerous as Leo Whitefang, is still making it work out very well. And it's playing outside of those comfortable ranges for Leo by setting up cards, being able to get guard crushes time and time again, and knowing when to make that quick approach after a nice confirm off of a misfire. BRC to escape, but look, backdash and just make the quick approach in, because it removes the idea of pressing a button necessarily for MFCR, so you can try to sneak up and throw a whole backdash. What the heck?
Oh, and the 2D coming through. You see, Chad, that's what's so great, is that we can debate about it too. We're spoiled for good Johnny players. There's the knockdown. Oh, but the super comes right on through. Gonna be able to break the wall and get the positive bonus. Trust me, I dabble in Johnny. I watch them all.
You watch the ball, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I can't forget about Pepper Splash, though. I could never forget about Pepper.
You don't play Johnny that much anymore now. It's mostly Asuka, but there we go. Gets the confirm. MFCR trying to take this to game 5.
Oh my goodness. No? Good little follow-up here. Just inside of that range again. Constant 2S. You got to go for an IAD, which might be all according to plan for... Oh no! MJ missed the punish!
Into the RC, trying to go for that full coast-to-coast carry. MJ not going to let it happen. Instead, getting tossed over there.
Got the run through. Yeah.
Yep. And now game 5 we have. And yes, chat, I know Peppery Splash is also really great Johnny, Kazam, Uwabami. They're all fantastic.
Yeah, and Pep's in North America. You know Canada's North America, right?
I know that, but Pep also mostly plays Asuka at this point, it feels like. And in terms of Exerd Johnnies, of course, Kid Viper, Peppery Splash, of course, too. Zway
Oh yeah, this is why not, yeah.
And who could forget the god, Omito.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Dash up. Immediate DP. And Usagi. Yes, thank you.
Very quick turnaround there, and I think honestly missing that punish on flash kick really sealed it out there, giving MFCR the opportunity to close out that last game, tying it up 2-all. See if he makes it into losers finals by this set here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good start now for MJ, able to block the DP this time. Set up the card. Yeah, we got 100 meter, tries to go for the 5D tap. 100 meters spent just to stay safe.
I do like the quick backstep too, to try to bait out MFCR to go for a flash kick there. We already have the card in place, so the backdash misfired and would have called out that DP attempt immediately. Nice guard cancel, perfect spacing, but still able to close the gap as MFCR.
And wow, I love that, utilizing the Nsenga to blow up the dash up 2K. Gets the Joker chick as well. Oh, just the tip, though. We tried to get the DP to whiff, but unfortunately we get put into a pressure scenario thanks to the RC.
FD not going to get called out, but you lost track of MFCR here. And the close slash is able to bring it right back down to earth.
Still sitting on a lot of meter. Has to finish him off before the burst comes back. And there it is, the super MJ moves on to losers finals.
Holy smokes.
And 34, no, cards do not do different.
Tail of this set for Johnny here in particular against SQ.
Duel 1.
We're going to have to see start things off. I mean, MJ has started everything at full power here with the blue jacket on.
Right.
There's no warming up. We're starting at full heat. So the question is, can we keep the heat up, or are we going to start cooling down? Yeah, baiting out the first.
That goes for the, backdash there to get that guard crush opportunity to put draw right on top of the opponent. So you're at a safe distance where the opponent can't really kind of challenge you outside of you positioning yourself in a bad way.
Speaking of positioning there, getting clipped by the 5H for the mortal counter. Look at the damage that we are pulling out. Nice. Yeah, one of the only downsides here for SQ, man. Yeah, one of the only downsides for SQ here in the way that she structures pressure is something that you made an observation of before, Zero. It's the fact that when she gets the wall breaks, she usually doesn't really have burst or meter to get those hard knockdowns, which means unfortunately she has to go back to neutral, and sometimes things like that can happen.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of how SQ used to spend Wild Assault in the original version of it, where she would get that initial hit, go for Wild Assault, and we knew for a fact that positive bonus was going to hit for us. We were going to get another full charge on Wild Assault opportunity and just recycle back into it once we overwhelmed our opponent. She can still do that here, but it's a big spend on that initial outset to get that chase down. 6H, big spend on meter to at least jail out, jump E-works out.
Yeah, and you saw how fast she was able to get that meter back as well, thanks to that fast RC. Remember, the faster that you do a fast RC, the less meter that it consumes, and SQ able to answer back with a round of her own.
Yeah, there's been quite the elevation in terms of skill for players and really the meta around meter usage, not only just from the mechanics, but also from the skill usage of fast RC, we're seeing IBFDs. These things are very critical for high-level play to see a ton of success.
This just walking down with the close slashes. Burst comes out from SQ. You're gonna burst, you had to do it there, but gets sent through the wall. Joker trick again. And a perfect from MJ to take game number 1. In the hot seat now, riding the momentum of the match versus MFCR while SQ has been kind of cooling down.
It's true, it's so overwhelming to deal with MJ, right? You're probably not getting a lot of practice against Johnny's of this caliber, or at least of this aggression, right? Peppery kind of plays in this regard, but just to see this consistently week in and week out from MjKurase, not only in TNS but other brackets, Kurase certainly sends a message with Johnny that makes it overwhelming for a character like Ramlethal to really get out of.
Now pushed up into the corner again. I like the way that MJ is kind of experimenting here with ways to escape from the sword pressure, right? You saw 6K there. It unfortunately did get hit, but we also tried to go for Nsenga before to blow up SQ coming in for the button press.
Right. Yeah, we saw that work out in the set against MFCR just previously, where we saw the 2K get blown up by Nsenga, but final touch scenario goes for low misfire. Very interesting. Good extension, another draw opportunity. And we go out of range. We notice that there's meter available for SQ. Windshield wiper is certainly an opportunity. Goes for BRC to get out of the corner just for better positioning, so the cards are less of a threat. We can have more space to navigate away from them, disengage that guard crush. And Senga is the opener again. Tries to catch the air to air.
Oh, and then the misstep into the throw. This is time to start incorporating that level of game plan, the extra layer.
Like a series. Nice block on the burst. Throw, but still got BRC to try to get a whip throw punish opportunity from SQ, but she's not biting on it.
Oh no, catches. That looked like it was catching the jump actually. Still not able to get the wall break. MJ trying to be very patient, but does get clipped.
That was supposed to be the super input there. We still got it. MJ, very sneaky. That could have been south immediately because that was supposed to be your overdrive input just to get the shatter.
See into the throw, sets up the card, absolutely. And the way that he always sets up the card behind you so he can dash forward for the meaty and push you into it with the block string.
Nice. Expecting burst, and SQ not going to give that opportunity, not going to give you the satisfaction until we really need it.
Oh, for the 5D though, this is a huge opportunity now for SQ. Beautiful side swap to get the wall break. Positive bonus on deck, but again, we're going back to neutral. MJ also has resources to counter back, tries to go for the 6K, but it's no one home.
There, oh, thought the throw was coming through, but Nsenga opens up SQ. She goes down for a second game, and it was looking all SQ in game 2 here. The turnaround at the very least after the last ditch effort in that corner position, able to get out in that second round, and it could have gone south so fast because it was supposed to be Shatter. That would have been the finish. And SQ, she really started turning the tide. Fortunately able to sneak in that reversal overdrive, the super from MJ, which is what we should have had initially. But that small mistakes like that can really add up in a set. At critical moments like that where you can lose it all, and that begins a positive momentum for SQ.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll have to see if we can ride the momentum though, right? SQ is very familiar to being in these situations here. Again, last time we saw her in winner's side, she was able to really turn up the heat here, get the engine rolling when she was down 2-0, but no one has really been able to break that curse yet.
2S. Didn't get the explosion on the draw. Very interesting. Just to get the fast RC.
Yep, that's going to be around here. Now MJ sitting at set point. Zero, this is dangerous.
Oh, very much so.
MJ seems hungry tonight.
Do we need to order a DoorDash or something?
Yeah, I mean, he's already in the money, right? Top 3, I'm sure he'll be ordering DoorDash after this.
Ooh, yo, that was a very good fast RC. SQ losing a burst, not getting rewarded for it, but at least finding a way out.
Yeah, and finally getting a hard knockdown here as well with that positive bonus. But the BRC back, dash forward, gets tossed.
Nice, got our flow flash.
That should be the round. Absolutely, send out the gamma ray. SQ staying alive for at least another round.
It was the small blunder in the corner, like, again, all those actions per minute. Really kind of maybe screwing up a little bit, or maybe just SQ getting fortunate in a small window of opportunity to escape the corner, which certainly snowballed to victory for SQ in that last round. She's looking really strong right now.
There's the wire seat immediately into the 2S, closing the gap, keeping the pressure up, trying to crank that risk gauge there, but fighting right back. SQ not gonna be able to close out the game here. Wait, no, yes, absolutely does. Squeezed out just an extra hit before the wall splat, and SQ gets a point on the board, 0.
Yes, that was huge to get the windshield wiper. This is the momentum that SQ needs to at least carry into a grand final potential run back.
Right. Courier 6.
Oh.
Duel 1.
Deep breaths, everybody. This is a tall order still for SQ. The far slash, but do we spend? Okay, this time around we're holding on to that wild assault. I was wondering if we were going to go double the spend.
Oh, both of them.
Unfortunately, because of the burst, though.
Yeah, both of them completely spent out burst there. But of course, MJ going to be able to get 50 of that back very, very soon. Still would much rather escape from the corner here. Gets clipped by the 5K into Mortabato. SQ, the snowball is starting to build.
Just got that 50% burst. That's going to be nice for the next round. We still have plenty in the tank in terms of tension, and sneaks in a throw after the rock. Let's go, SQ.
All right. Just one round away from taking this to game 5. Very beautiful press in the 2K2D there as well, challenging the misstep forward. Ooh, but tried to swing. MJ with the reversal super. Able to get the meaty close slash as well, right on top of it.
So for that knockdown. Did he slip and fall into it? Look at that animation. Oh, no! I thought it was a safe jump.
It's supposed to be. Not safe enough, though. Mistimed it. Still, isn't going to mistime that overhead into Joker trick. OTG, there it is. That point now for MJ.
Back dashes there. And dash the rock coming up. Locked in. Look, that risk gauge cranked once again. FDing for our life. No resources called out by the tap dust with an RC to boot. SQ with the first shatter of the round.
And already over half of MJ's health gone. But goes right up. Wow. All that off of the 6K. But wasn't able to get the wall break. SQ swinging right back. Gets the side swap. Gamma Ray? No. More Tomato.
Not enough to kill here. Almost 100 meter here for MJ. Does have burst. Draw does connect with the corner carry. Just before we can get burst. Go for the Joker trick. Another setup.
Goes low this time. Fully charged 5D. Wild Assault, absolutely. Get the knockdown. Get your safe jump right this time. No, instead, just sets up the card for the guard break. Recognizes the 100 meter is too dangerous to go in. Deflect shield.
Yeah, YRC whips entirely. What did we block to get YRC? That is so unfortunate. I think it was the button while rising. And SQ nowhere to be found. It's 2-all in the set.
Game 5. This is a war.
It's the losers finals here at TNS. Guilty Gear Strive, the final one before Combo Breaker.
And then you just have Jack sitting there in grand finals, watching and waiting.
Man. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's our situation. Both players.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, both of them taking a couple of steps backwards, but MJ exploding with that 6K.
Back. So we got the dash up here. 2D does get blocked, but we still have the flip opportunity. Vault giving you an opportunity to draw as well, so we already have that card set up there.
Oh, fully charged dust to the skies.
Like, it's so rare.
To reach for the stars.
Next line, that's a little 6P. Too far away for the guard crush on Misfiner.
Right, first, relieve a bit of that pressure. MJ recognizing he has the chance to close it out right now. Doesn't want to allow SQ to get any momentum, but momentum is exactly what SQ is gaining. There's a beautiful far slash, gets a counter hit.
Range here, we got the forward step. Just to make sure we can get the Misfiner guard crush. There's our deal. Staying right on top of it. It's a valuable resource for Johnny here to make sure we can continue the Misfiner pressure in corner. Walks up, gets a close slash into Joker trick.
Hard knockdown, one touch away now for MJ.
Opportunity, max range, avoids the rock, but look at this, close. Dash up here with the PRC to sneak in a throw punish at the jump button from SQ. A 3-2 victory.
The curse is on him. It's going to be really difficult for him to get in. You're going to have to rely on things like vault, like find the gap to get the vault, because you don't want to jump when you have curse, or else you're just going to get put right back to full screen if you block the gunshot.
Absolutely. Oh, got cursed here. Do get a jump in, but unfortunately we get rolled through to boot. Gotta be so careful. I can't believe the close slash. Got a counter hit.
Oh my god, what a conversion off of that JP air-to-air. Able to get the wall break out of it as well. And the raid coming through from SQ. Let me see the Chies.
Wonderful performance tonight. Thank you so much for joining us, all of you.
Oh, reloading in the heat of battle. Exhilarating. Gets the slump as well. 5D. Deus Ex, you're pretty good.
Little combat. Just feel alive again. Let's go.
Time for Jack to let her rip. Oh! Oh, catching the command roll!
That is the first.
So ready for it. But again, the rising JP into a full confirm all the way through the wall. That's 2 in a row.
Be careful, 6P. What if that was startup of the kick? Coming through.
Yeah, this is looking like a game number 1 here for Jack. MJ still has burst available, but when do you spend it? Right there, and yeah, it's still so hard to burst on Happy Chaos Gunshot.
Yeah, I mean, we saw some great jumps from MJ sneaking in between gunshots there when we had our initial curse, but also just was able to immediately push right back out. It was that one guard crush that really kind of fumbled it, right? And nothing you could really do. It was the Happy Chaos is in your face, gunshot, got the guard crush, and we stuck in with the roll to also get a hit follow-up after.
Yeah, following up with the prime from Super Dance. Thank you so much, and welcome. Just in time here for Grand Finals. Game number 1 down in Jack's favor. Making the mountain even taller for MJ to climb here. Remember, has to reset the bracket.
Right. Strips away the deal. Yeah, well, every time we trade these hits, it removes a setup opportunity for Johnny. Patience, but the clone stops everything. And with no concentration, we're trying to be careful on our approach. Very fast up there for close slash.
You don't want to get too greedy, even though Happy Chaos is out of concentration, because he still has incredible buttons, right? Like that 2S. The 2S in particular is just phenomenal. Phenomenal wall break as well with the Wild Assault.
Jeez, got Vault with deal.
Yeah, and even got the OTG with the 2S on top.
We are vaulting like crazy.
You kind of have to in this matchup, right? It's going to be your best source of movement against these gunshots.
Oh no. First. Last opportunity, and yes! Connecting with deal, opening up. And we're seeing so much more of this in this game in particular. We vault into deal just to make sure we can get that approach. It also helps Johnny, like you said, to make that quick approach against Happy Chaos, interrupt some hits from gunshot potentially, but roll. That is the one thing that is the bane of everyone's existence tonight in this bracket. Rolled through from Jack.
Able to block the cross up this time, tossing Jack right back into the corner where he started. There's the instant overhead. Blocks the burst, but it's too far away for the 5H punish. Tragedy striking at the final hour.
Oh, slash again after a little bit of delay. Wow.
But no tragedy yet for MJ. The story is not over. Gets a game on the board.
And Sega comes through in the clutch, able to finish it out. He did just do a walk forward close slash. It was close slash, took a step forward, and another close slash to follow up.
Yeah, I mean, that is like the Johnny Classic, though. It is the walk-up close slash, right? It's very similar to what you see from, like, Nago.
And if you're not pressing a faster button or not expecting the Johnny to stop that pressure, you're not going to be ready for that close slash. That's when you see Counter hit come through. Getting favor for MJ there, taking a chance. But the tap dust, I'm not sure what we try to probably reverse with Vault, I'll be quite honest.
Yeah, but still got clipped. It actually kind of threw off Jax to confirm, but still gonna reset course here. Deus Ex Machina might be enough to get the kill. Absolutely is. And this is about how far MJ was able to get in their last set, right? He got a game on the board, but Jax was still able to close it out 3-1.
Again, calls out the burst. Certainly looking worse for wear right now as MJ concentrates the last moment, not able to get the Deus Ex Machina because of it. He's got that shattered. Ooh. I thought for sure we were going to delay long enough to at least get the punish on the reflect shield there. Draw connect.
Oh no, too far away from the 5K pickup though. And we already committed to the 6K, putting ourselves way too close to Jack.
Final interaction opportunity here, and we jump in for a throw, the safe jump. I think it was jump slash that came through from MFCR there. Just did not find a mark at all. Not even block stun. Still able to sneak that throw. 2-1 right now. Jack taking ahead.
Yeah, are we just going to see a rerun of what we saw earlier in top 8-0? This is the opportunity now for all of you Jack, or for all of you MJ fans, excuse me, in the chat. You got to give him your energy here.
Yes, indeed. Oh, nope. I was mistaken. That jump P came through. That whiffed entirely.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh. Oh, the whiff close slash there, trying to go for that anti-air. Already having to spend the burst very early.
Gosh, I'm 2K'd. Just get the interrupt against MjKurase. The drift downward. That is a rock. Hey. Easy.
Easy, it's just grand finals, relax.
It's a TNS grand final. This is a combo breaker. Like, what are you?
Oh no, and the 6P headbutting him straight out of the vault. Things are not looking too good for MJ. Jack in full control, breaking the wall. Hard knockdown and positive bonus.
IBFD and still smothered with jump P. You're just running. Good 2P interrupts.
Yeah,
Gotta draw.
But gets tossed backward. 100 meter, and that's going to be it. Jack is going to be your TNS champion, the 4 combo breaker.
Goodness gracious. What happened? You upped the ante right there in the corner position. You got the fuzzy, you got the wuzzy, you also got the mashing the jump P while falling to get a very tough to block situation here.